Oh my God, 28.
Okay, and we're back. Yes. Hold up. Give it a moment. Hey, I get it a whole. Ooh. Oh shit! It was okay. You're right back in that fucking disco era that keeps following you everywhere you go. That was a cross between your disco era and like golden age of hip hop. Like you're preparing for the New York trip. Clearly. All right. Well, hello guys. Welcome back to Soul Palate.
Oh my goodness.
I know New York better be a damn good fucking time and not cost me my firstborn before I even have her. Hello, guys. How are you doing? I'm Dee.
I am Kapri.
And Soul Palate is a podcast where we bring black and brown folks to the table to taste and experience spirits together, normalize the black and brown palate. We like to get away from the more Eurocentric concepts, lexicon of verbiage when it comes to tasting spirits. So welcome to those who are just listening for the first time, and thank you, and welcome back to those who are returning.
Yes.
We had to skip a little week. We need a little break. Shit was going on. Life was lifing.
Life was lifing.
Life be lifing sometimes.
Like shit. And for those who are only listening and not looking on the tube, we have a guest today. Yes. Mr. Brocky McKnight, honey. Mr. Whiskey and Kicks in here.
Yes.
All right, sir. Thank you for coming.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming. We have a very fun lineup for today, y'all.
Man, I'm scared.
What you scared of?
Why are you scared?
All the whiskey you taste on a regular basis.
What kind of questions y'all got? I don't know what's about that.
I know I don't share our outlines with our guests, y'all. They just show up and we just talk.
I love it.
So I prefer it that way. But I did another bourbon shuffle today, y'all.
I love a bourbon shuffle.
The last bourbon shuffle was when we had Frank on. I did red labels. This time I decided to go with tan/gold labels.
Cute.
I didn't want to like automatically jump to something obvious like a blue or green or whatever. So yes, all of these are really good ones. Actually, all of them have got a little chunk taken out of them. You can tell I sip. So we're gonna start with our first sip, and then we'll jump into our catch up.
All right.
So first sip is an Old Carter single barrel. For those who don't know much about Old Carter, I'm gonna just do a little bit of reading. Old Carter Whiskey Company is the passion project by husband and wife team Mark and Sherry Carter. They began their beverage endeavors in the wine business. They produce fine wines in Napa Valley with their Carter Cellars Cabernets, garnering 9 perfect 100-point scores by critics. Okay. The whiskey business found them several years ago when they partnered with a Kentucky friend to resurrect a long-dormant bourbon brand. That brand sold in 2017, but by then the Carters were hooked on the process of making and blending whiskeys, as well as the state of Kentucky, and so they started Old Carter Whiskey Company to carry on their love affair with whiskey making. Mm-hmm. That's real cute. I love it. They make really good whiskey, though, y'all. I like their bourbons a lot. They're pretty coveted out here in these streets. We on
really?
Steelbox, we only get like a case at a time.
Oh wow!
And sometimes the case might be mixed with like different batches or different barrels. It may not all be one thing. So
wow,
yeah, the allocations out here is real scarce when it comes to Old Carter. So we've got barrel number 94.
Okay.
It is 119.5 proof and is 13 years old.
Okay.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. Nice. So, Brocky, welcome to the show.
Thank
One thing
you.
I like to tell all of our guests and everyone back home, when tasting, it's all about you saying what you can taste. Mm-hmm. So, when you put it to your nose, say exactly what comes to your mind as immediately as you can. And then when you taste it, say exactly what comes to your mind when you're tasting it. That way, we are normalizing ourselves in this world of tasting and not having
our experiences, our memories, the things it ties to.
And not having to confine ourselves to what we think we should be tasting.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I live by that.
We have tasted everything from Welch's grape juice to fruit punch to bubble yum to candies in your grandma's purse, like everything.
Seriously. Well, for me, I feel like I'm being a little like. It's not as punching out.
It's not super like smacking the face. I mean, for 119, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm getting black cherry on the nose.
Black cherry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I definitely smell that. I feel like I get also lemon oil.
For sure. I was going to say, I was trying to figure out what citrus I was getting.
And then maybe honey.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Because it's got a sweet, but it's definitely not giving like sugar sweet. It's not giving maple sweet.
But it's definitely not.
That oak presence is there, but it's not super woodsy either.
All right, I'm going in.
Let's do it.
It's got a little hint of like smokiness to it when you kind of.
For me, it's something
And a little
green,
chocolate.
something herbal is coming out for me.
Oh man.
Yum.
Wow. So.
Definitely get that chocolate.
I get chocolate and I get black pepper.
I was about to say lots of black pepper.
Yes.
Big time.
Yeah.
Like big time.
I don't think they share their mashes. I wonder if they're what the rye content this is.
I see like it's the high rye.
The
Sure.
spice is like
Yeah, it's
insane, right?
It's insane.
Yeah. Tasty though.
I mean, it's
That chocolate is so there. What is that in the middle? It's like giving like leather in the middle almost in like almost even in like
It's a
texture.
little waxy for me.
That too.
I'm
Yeah.
not mad at 3 drops of.
I was going to say, give me a couple drops too when you're done.
I'm not a lefty.
Please.
I feel like that lemon's coming out more with the water.
Good. No.
Give me a third. Yep. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is good. I gotta remember to say what I'm thinking out loud. Some of them you so stuck on this taste.
good.
Yeah. It tastes like good.
This tastes good.
I love it. I love
That
it.
waxiness is definitely still sitting there. That's all the way throughout the finish.
Yeah, definitely.
I get, you know what that waxing is? It's like honeycomb because it's like I still get honey on the finish.
I was just thinking that too.
Like that's what kind of surpasses everything else once everything else fades out.
The drop didn't really open it up that much more.
No,
I
actually could see. I was gonna say I could
Still
take a
really
couple more
nice.
spoons
Yeah.
by reach.
I feel like mine opened up a little bit more on the nose a little bit.
We're gonna see what it's giving us.
It's gonna see this burn. This has a lot. I like to say a lot of attitude in this. Burn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like
a lot
that.
of attitude.
This is.
I like that.
Definitely would. If I had to guess, I would guess this was a rye, without seeing, without knowing, because it drinks like one for sure.
Yeah.
It definitely gives a lot of that rye spice, but the amount of honey and all that in it, and the leather and all that would still make me kind of think bourbon.
I can dig it.
Just a really spicy one.
Very spicy.
I love it. I'm into
It's good
it.
though. It's got a nice balance of spicy and sweet
Yeah.
for sure.
Very nice. Old Carter.
Thank you, O. Carter.
Yes, I'm here for it. Thank you, Silbox,
Carter.
and thank you, Prestige, for
Yes,
the
yes.
allocations that we do get.
That's
we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Keep it coming.
You know.
You know, amp it up a bit. You know where you can. Okay, so let's get into our catch up. So, what week are we in of our 66-day challenge, Pri?
Yeah.
Is it week 4?
Sure.
4-ish?
That sounds right.
I mean, okay, so we started.
This
that sounds
week
about
four.
right.
What challenge
we
is
started
this?
the 66-day challenge. So we have
I think
picked
Sunday
up.
makes week 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wait, we're Sunday today.
This is Sunday, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we have picked up a habit that we want to add to our arsenal, and we were dropping something that we want to get in the habit of not doing, not consuming, whatever. So happy.
Yeah.
So I'm doing yoga for 66 days.
Okay.
We're approaching, we're almost a month in now, into our 66 days. But the thing that I'm picking up was yoga. The thing I was supposed to be getting rid of was reality TV. It didn't work. It lasted a week. I survived a week. But then it was like every new show was coming out at once. I was like, what the fuck are you trying to do to me? So it didn't. It just didn't even. I didn't even resist that hard. I'm not even going to hold you. I told myself I was going to stop. I was going to stop paying all the monthly stuff for 2 months.
Oh,
That's tough, yo.
I mean, that was a good thought process, though.
I was going to do it, and then that second one says, "Are you sure?"
Giving up habits is
Like,
tough.
no, I'm not sure. So I didn't hit cancel.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
And then I'm stretching for 66 days. Is doing a daily stretch, and then I'm getting rid of. I've been not eating bread, pasta, rice, or potatoes.
Okay, that's good.
And I'm trying to drink 64 ounces of water every day.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
So, this week I sucked at stretching. I think I did it twice.
I did every other day this week, but today I was proud of myself. I actually got on the treadmill.
Nice.
And the squat machine.
Nice.
So
that's what's up.
And the other day I did a full-on hour of yoga and I didn't need to stop.
Yeah.
So I'm making progress.
Yeah.
I did a full-on hour and I didn't need to pause.
Once again, I still feel the progress being made for sure. Which is nice that like my body definitely feels the stretch worthiness.
Exactly. I feel a little less in pain, a little more limber.
God, no, my hips feel great.
Those are good habits I'm trying to pick up, though. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of challenges, you're on a 30-day challenge yourself.
30-day
IG Live, right?
Live challenge.
So how did this come about? He
music?
tagged Soul Palate in it.
Yeah, so it's just about trying to break the IG algorithm, and it's really just about connecting with your audience and stuff like that at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So going live every single day, like a lot of times I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
I don't, or I feel like I don't have anything to say, but you still have to do it because for me a challenge is a challenge. So I'm ready to log in. So like it was a couple of rough days, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a rough.
What day are you on?
Let's start the 1st of June, whatever today's date is.
Okay.
Because today's what, the 12th?
Yeah.
So I gotta go. I'll probably go live when I leave here. I might end up live. Well, all this whiskey, I might
Yes,
end up live.
you should do a live while you're
here.
here.
Going crazy.
That'll be fab. Okay, great. Well,
Okay,
so the 30-day IG Live
cool.
challenge. I'm so confused by the algorithm and all the things.
You know
I was reading recently, and the update, whatever recent update they have, it is focused on monetizing for IG, right?
Yep.
So what does that look like? Pulling whatever your visibility back is, so that you can pay to promote it.
Yep.
Your stuff, and then people that are doing this like every day, like literally working for Instagram for real. I mean, working for themselves, but really working for Instagram.
Like shit.
Are getting the plays. And then I don't know if you noticed, but your timeline is suggested posts. It ain't people you follow no more.
Nope.
It really is not.
It's stuff that other people are liking.
It's ridiculous.
And that's why I'm always clicking not interested. Not interested. Not interested. I respond. Not interested.
It's just ridiculous.
Fuck your algorithm. Not interested.
I mean, they keep you disconnected with actual people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the people that I follow, you don't even see them.
I'm not caving in. I'm not doing it.
I'm just
I'm
like,
gonna make my money.
it's been like,
so
when I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to be consistent, I'm getting less and less views being consistent.
Oh, for sure.
It's crazy.
For sure.
It's horrible.
It's like, okay, now I've hit a wall. So I'm just gonna go back to doing what the fuck I was doing and dropping one
and just do what you want to do.
Whenever you feel like
just do what you want to do.
Exactly,
right? Instagram not cutting no fucking check. I'm not worried about it like that.
Not cut me no damn check.
I'm focusing on my enjoying the shit that is cutting me a check. I am trying to get better with posting more regularly though, just because it is relevant. But there's a lot of stuff that I could post that ties in with Sealbox, which is really my goal because that's the moneymaker right now.
It's like a what is it called? A hamster wheel, man.
It really is. That's why I'd be so hesitant to hop on that bitch.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's
I mean, God bless you people who are just into that shit. I've made one TikTok so far and it was just wrong. It was just wrong in front of a crab bowl spot. And that was it.
Really when?
This was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, you know what? I probably
I'm not on TikTok like that either.
I'm not on TikTok.
I don't really. I made one because I want to make sure no one takes distilled. But
well, yeah.
So I secured my name on there, or whatever, and add my little stuff. But I honestly don't really know what my content will look like. I guess it's more than dancing. There apparently the bourbon community is growing very big on TikTok, which is what made me go ahead and make mine.
It's just something else to be addicted to.
It really is, and like when I
something else
open it up, it's a lot. They're force feeding you video. Like there's no option to like not see it in full form and all that. It's a lot. Like the second I log on, I kind of have to log right back off because it's just a lot.
I don't feel like I have time.
And it's video after video
all
after
these
video.
different social media platforms. Like,
it's a lot.
It's already enough for me to post on Instagram. I got a regular life to live.
Well, that's why they make it easy so that you can submit it on one and it'll automatically send it to the other.
But they're trying to be like, oh, like people don't want to come back to work. Da, da, da. People are getting stuck in the fucking social world and making
People are
money.
in the fucking
Some people are
metaverse.
making
Yes.
money.
Literally.
Some people are trying to make money from it. So yeah, they're gonna quit their
Yep.
fucking job so they can stay home and dance.
Yep.
I mean,
That's
period.
fun.
Stay home and
Period.
And be their own comedians and have their own comedy shows.
Everybody's a comedian. Everybody's a model. Everybody's
A foodie.
a foodie.
A fucking foodie.
Oh my god. A chef. I think be a little cooking video.
Knock
too.
yourselves out though, man. I ain't mad.
Fuck it.
Go for it.
That's what I'm here for.
So, Mr. Brocky McKnight, tell the folks about yourself.
Oh
Oh
yes.
man, what you
Yes.
know about me?
All the things. I want to know all the things. So I know you were in
How
IT.
you got started.
Yes,
So-
you got the Whiskey and Kicks show. Let's talk
I
about how
have-
that got started.
So Whiskey and Kicks is my brand,
Yes.
right? So it started off as just me talking to people about spirits, about whiskey and kicks, booze and shoes, right? It's a show about booze and shoes. But what it really is the math, the science, the blood, sweat, and tears behind your favorite spirits or cocktails. That's my elevator pitch, right?
Love that.
So, as you know, you've been on my show before. I'll get out and I interview bartenders, distillers, anybody in the industry, and we talk about the booze. Like, what's your passion, and really about the people, and where you're from, and what you've done and accomplished in your life and stuff like that. So, started off like that. Now I have all these other segments that I do.
Yeah.
You know what
The
I'm saying?
newest one being Where's Brunch, correct?
Well, Where's Brunch is the podcast,
The podcast.
with myself and Trina Marie, chick on the scene. Yeah, so
I just saw that on Soul Palate. Nice.
yeah, it's gonna be traditional audio based podcast where we basically talk about the things that we talk about at the brunch table.
Okay.
The conversations that we be having. Yeah, we're gonna try to bring those to the airways. So
Okay.
that's what we
Ooh,
doing.
okay, so
talk about it, right?
so what y'all be talking about? I was just
I was
gonna
talking
ask
about what I just got last night.
Yeah, well, hey, that could be a
Period.
lot of
Do that
things. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see that since they together, they know what they got the night before.
I know.
I mean, I know, right?
Trina,
But I'm saying that's what I'm talking about. What you do that night?
Trina's like, yeah, she loves the reality TV, the pop culture, all that stuff. Like, I don't be knowing who was married to nobody or who got a
That's
divorce.
me, I know.
So
I know. That's Kapri don't be into it, so I be talking her ear off about
I be
shit
like,
about people she don't know from a can of paint.
Nothing.
That'd
about
be the
it.
funniest shit ever.
yeah,
Okay,
so it's like, this person cheated on. They were with this person for 20 years and they cheated. I don't necessarily want to talk about that, but let's dig at least a layer below.
yes.
Let's
Okay.
go a layer.
There's always something in there that you
Dig
can find.
a little bit.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. Like, what can make so that's what Weird Brunch is gonna do.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I like that.
Dope.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I like that.
And so
And so
yeah.
when do y'all drop your first episode?
July.
July 1st?
Not July 1st. No date
Okay.
yet. No date.
Oh,
yet.
no date. Okay,
date
okay,
yet.
okay.
I'm heading out of town next week, which wasn't expected, but I was like, I need to go spend some time with my parents and stuff. So
Okay. Your parents, they based upstate?
Yeah,
That's where
Rochester,
you're going?
Rochester, New York.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, nice. That's what's up.
The home of Wegmans. Holla.
Okay. I spent a lot
I
of
did not know
motherfucking
that.
money in
We
Wegmans,
don't see
child.
that
We
man
done
no
just
more.
racked up on some food.
Give us some money, Wegman.
No
Word.
bullshit. I'm tired of plugging y'all.
Yeah. So we'll start We'll shoot our official first episode after that. And drop
Got it. Okay.
I'm excited. I'm ready, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what platforms y'all gonna be on? All of them?
All of them, Spotify and all that. All that
Spotify,
good stuff.
Apple, so on and so forth.
Those are the two big boys, right? Spotify and Apple. So, and all the other joints, whatever. I got the Buzzsprout account, so
Right.
it push it
Yeah.
out to wherever I
Yep,
want to go.
exactly.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Cool.
But yeah, like, how did you get started?
So,
How did you even get into whiskey in the first place? Like,
And
what
how did
was
you
your...
get into kind of like this? Like, now you're becoming almost like a media hub, almost, if that makes any sense. Like,
Yeah.
the
Appreciate- I
show, the
appreciate that.
podcast, and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
yeah, it's turned into something. So, I had a couple of entrepreneurial conquests that didn't work out. That's a business, right?
Yeah.
You start a business, it might work out, you might not like it, or it might not work. You stop it, you just start something else.
Yeah.
So, just to go back further, I got audited by the IRS one time. It was
That sounds petrifying.
it was rough.
Even when you
Right?
do
It
pay
was-
your taxes, it still sounds petrifying.
It was rough, right? And it was because of a bad what do they call it? The people who prepare your tax preparer or whatever.
Oh.
He got hit, and then all his customers got it.
Oh, shit.
You know, no matter if you were good or not, you got hit. So,
Oh, damn.
I was like, I need some tax shelter. So that's how I started businesses, right?
Oh, wow, okay.
So my last business before Whiskey and Kicks, I was detailing cars and stuff, and I was like, yo, listen,
nice.
I'm breaking my back. Everybody want a discount. I'm out.
Oh no! Not everyone want discount. That's so fucking real. I believe you.
gosh.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I believe you.
I was like, yo, this is a
I
wrap.
be one of them people. I'm not gonna ask, but I be hoping in the back of my mind, right? Like, damn.
But no, for real, I'm only that with like if you like work at a bar or like run a food. Like give me some fucking free food and drinks. Come on now.
You know the over. You know what? The uptick on that. So anyway, so then I started throwing parties, right? I started throwing party. I did one party.
You started throwing a party.
I started throwing party. And I was like, well, DC is not really that town anymore where you got to pay to get to a club.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit free before 9, before 10, whatever. So, yeah.
And they just count on you hitting the bar, right? So, and my boy was like, you should do something with whiskey. I was like, I could do a whiskey themed party or something like that. So then one night I'm laying there in my home at the time, and then had my laptop open. I said, no, I'm going to bed, right? And then all of a sudden my head said, whiskey and kicks. This is literally how it happened. I tell the story. Whiskey and kicks. I opened my laptop out. I took a couple of notes, and then it just started turning to this media platform. Nice. I reached out to a friend that did podcasts and for some advice, but I really want him to be my producer. And he ended up becoming my producer.
Nice.
And we just started rolling, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How long has it been now?
November 2017. Wow. It was my first episode.
Okay, so approaching 5 years.
Yeah, it's crazy going back and looking at that. It's still on YouTube. It looked crazy.
Oh, I can't wait for us to be.
That's why I'm like, I'm just ready.
Wait till we get this new mic.
And this new camera, bitch. Yes, absolutely. I ain't gonna know how to act when we get a new camera.
I love my couch, but we need a studio too.
That too. Oh, I'm really not gonna know how to act when we finally solidify our actual like recording space. I might just have to build out a studio to be honest.
I hear that.
So. Because I don't really want to pay nobody else for something.
I definitely don't want to pay anybody else.
So
keep the overhead down.
I'm gonna have an extra room in September. So.
Oh yeah.
But that's gonna be a yoga room.
Rob was saying I should turn it into a studio. So I might do that.
She's
dope.
Right.
Yeah, I get great sunlight in that room too. Yeah. So it's like.
It's Instagram. It's Instagrammable.
It is Instagrammable. That is the truth. It is a little. Only if you're not driving is it far. But we would save on having to pay for a space. Yeah. Yes, because I can always pick you up from Largo.
Right.
That's super cool. Okay, we're getting off topic.
I'm about to say it weird, but that's not for the.
I know that's not for the waves, but yes. That's off air talk. So okay, let's do our second sip, and then we'll get into our Kickstarter question.
That's how our show be going though. We just be like,
it always goes off the beaten path real quick. But we bring it back though. We bring it back. We never get too lost. So our second sip. This is a fun one that we just got in. Calumet, which I just got familiar with, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 15-year. Apparently, this is a Sealbox Select. Who knew? So a little bit about Calumet. Calumet Farm Single Rack Black 15-year-old Bourbon Whiskey is the pinnacle of the Calumet Farm Bourbon family. It represents the premium quality of their brand. Their brand is known for, as well as the hard-earned badge of patience. What you got to be for a 15-year, honey. Allowing our bourbon to age slowly in Kentucky only rick houses is a testament to doing things the quote-unquote right way. The way bourbon should be done.
What?
That's why I say quote-unquote. All barrels used to craft these rare batches are aged in a single center-cut rack. Okay. This expression of the Calumet Farm bourbon is their most aged and highest proof to date. It is non-chill filtered for added depth of character and color.
Okay.
So this was barreled March of 2006.
Okay.
Mash is 74% corn, 18% rye, 8% malted barley. And it's 105 proof. So still pretty low proof. This is their highest proof yet.
Nice.
Interesting.
I don't know.
It's real light on the nose for me.
Yeah, that's very much so. You don't smell that. I was gonna say you don't smell that oak the way you would think for a 15-year. Yeah, I get a lot of dark chocolate though. I still get almost like rich chocolate, like my cacao truffles.
I don't know. For some reason, licorice popped up in my head.
Okay.
There's that anisey. That anise is kind of there that I would get from licorice.
Absolutely.
I could see how you would get that. I get orange,
I was
but
thinking
like
that too.
a lot of orange zest.
Is it almost juicy?
Almost, but not the actual like juice of the orange, though.
Right.
But like concentrated orange zest, it's given.
Yeah. Almost like
Some smokiness.
when you said
here,
that, I
too.
know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like so much of it.
So much of it, yeah, exactly. Where you can like see it coming down the glass, like
Yeah.
what that would smell like.
Oh wow,
It's delicious. I'll tell you that.
that's fantastic.
I think I've only had this thing for like a week. I've been sipping.
Yeah.
That's a lot for me to sip out of. For ones I really like, I hoard. I'm running out of space.
I know,
Well,
that's
I've been
what I
running out
was
of
too.
space, but now I'm just transferring shit between my house and my office.
So I got one nostril I can't breathe out of, and it is fucking me up right now.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
See?
It's the allergies.
Yes,
hate when that
bitch.
happens.
So I'm like really trying to pull y'all. As you hear, I'm quiet as hell.
That's another one that's waxy.
Like I'm getting dandelion. No, I'm not getting dandelion.
I don't know about that one.
I didn't get that.
I know we
I
said
didn't
the
get
same
that.
with something wrong with your brain, but bitch, you're making it up.
I didn't get that.
Is there anything smoky for anybody going
Yes.
here? Okay, okay.
There's
cool.
definitely smokiness
Okay.
for me.
We're getting something. We're getting something here.
I'm getting smokiness. I'm getting more honeycomb in terms of texture. But then there's also that sweet there. I'm still getting some like pepper, but I'm getting more white pepper than black pepper this time.
Absolutely.
It's
I'm also getting a little cinnamon too, honestly.
it's cinnamon.
Like cinnamon bark.
It's creamy.
You know what's so crazy?
It is.
I
It's a
can
good
taste all
word.
that.
It's because it's really like texture wise. It's got
Like
a lot of
oily?
weight to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
oily. Yeah, it's got a lot of mouth feel.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. As Deep told me, velvety. It's velvety.
Did you say
Say that.
velvety?
How did you say it? How did you
Velvety. Oh, I don't try to say how he said it. He said it though.
It's velvety.
Velvety.
That's so funny. I definitely feel like I get that dark chocolate in the back.
Yeah, and it's dry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
big
finish is
time.
long.
I
It's
definitely
dry.
smell that
It's
orange
chocolatey.
though.
It's nice, man. I like this.
Yeah, that's
It makes me
good.
Really
feel
good.
like is it a little bit floral on the nose, or am I with that orange for some reason makes me feel like it.
It has a-
I could honestly see like an orange blossom. Like I could
Yeah.
kind of get that.
It has a very long finish.
It's a long and like kind of spicy still. That cinnamon kind of spice because there's a certain sensation that cinnamon gives you that I'm still getting on the finish.
Yeah, it's like
With
on
this.
the side of my sides.
Exactly. Okay, Calumet. I see you, sis.
Very nice. I hadn't had that one. I hadn't heard of that one either.
This is my first time hearing a Calumet.
Yeah.
So glad they stumbled upon our warehouse doorstep.
Oh,
It's a great label.
It
very
is.
pretty.
I love it. I love ornate but understated at the same time.
Yeah.
That's why I can't wait for our Westward single barrel. I'm just gonna keep talking about it till it finally shows up.
What are we waiting on?
The distillery.
True.
Yeah. At this point, it's a waiting game. I already did the.
So excited.
I already think I responded
It's
to
so
them about the
good.
label. I'm pretty sure I did.
It's so good. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited about that. Okay.
All right.
So we have a couple of topics for Winter and All, y'all, but we're gonna do a couple of questions first. Every time we have a
Yay!
guest, I like to do some
becoming
Kickstarter
my
questions.
favorite part of the show.
The questions? I love it. Okay, I love the questions
All
too.
right.
Sorry, titty throw for the questions.
Yes, I got my sweater on, so y'all can't see mine, but they're there.
I have nothing for this. I have nothing for this segment of the show. For the titty throwing segment of the show.
And then this segment,
Throwing
titty
segment.
throw.
Oh god, titty throwing
We're
needs
gonna have
its
to add
own
that
segment.
shit, just like us being happy.
Fantastic. That's so funny.
Yep.
Okay, so our first question: if you could wake up tomorrow having gained one quality or ability, what would it be?
Ooh. So like an actual ability that humans can have.
Yes, we're not talking superpowers.
Oh damn.
Okay, we're not talking superpowers.
I'd be flying all over the place.
I know,
Really? Would
right?
you fight?
Yeah, I would fly. Let's maybe to sing.
Ooh, that's a good one.
yeah.
Actually, you know what?
I mean, I can sing now, but being actually a good singer is what I'm saying.
Mine's actually the same thing.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be able to sing.
Yeah.
I don't have a singing voice.
Yes, you do.
I
You
do.
hit a note.
I can hold a little note, but I can't be out here
don't
like
be out of
singing
tune?
down. Like,
Oh yeah. okay.
like I will wake up being able to sing the fuck down, like on some church voice type singing.
Yeah.
I ain't got no interest in singing nobody church, but I
can
would
do
like
something
the
with that.
voice of a church singer.
That's right.
That would be fucking great.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
That would be. Okay, that's a good one. What about you, Bree?
Okay, one of mine is kind of inappropriate, but
Is there a such thing?
I wish that I had no gag reflex.
That's not inappropriate. That is not inappropriate. I wish I had no gag reflex so I could fully scrape my tongue the way I like to. I don't have nothing else going down there all like that. I got a whole life, but I would like to not have any gag reflexes either.
Be fucking amazing. Oh my god. I'm telling you.
I'm not mad at that one at fucking all. This is a no judgment zone.
That's
not one that I had. So.
Okay.
But also, we brush your teeth too. You're not lying.
Exactly. And I deal with it because I'm going to scrape my motherfucking tongue. But I really wish I didn't have to go through that part.
Can I go farther today?
I have to remember to take a deep breath. Get it real quick and then exhale. Get it real quick.
I be brushing my tongue. I be like, look, whatever's back there that I can't reach is just gonna stay there. If the mouthwash don't take care of it, then it's over here. It's just gonna be there, yo.
Bro, let me tell you, that's fucking hilarious.
That is great.
That is great.
Oh God.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay. Question.
I like this. This is fun.
Yours?
I said mine. I said same as his. I want to be able to sing.
I thought.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just.
I've always wished I could sing.
For real?
Yes. That and like professionally dance. Like be able to follow some
like
choreography.
I
can't follow choreography that well. I can just hit a mean shake. I can do a couple things, but no.
Give me a good
if you try to get me
to
do an 8 count, there's just no way.
I do be wanting to get.
I'm gonna have to count 4.
I'm not gonna lie.
We're
gonna do it one time.
I was gonna say
do it for my birthday.
I have to do it a million times.
Fuck that. I'm gonna send a video out before my birthday. Try to learn it by yourself. But down there, we're gonna practice a couple of days, and then we're shooting a video.
Okay, we're gonna be in Aruba, so I gotta get one dance down for Aruba.
Wasn't that your birthday? Were y'all always on the beach?
That was my birthday.
That was your birthday. Y'all was getting it in
that was my 30th. Yes, but that one choreography, I was in the twerk. Now she did a Cardi B joint on a boat in Aruba.
Yeah.
Yes, so she be out here being choreographed and things.
I be dancing.
What was it? Choreography.
Choreographies.
Ooh, speaking of Johnson Cabaret, we'll get there. Never mind. Okay, question number 2, because that shit's a mess. What game or movie universe would you most like to live in?
You said game?
Game or movie universe?
Ooh, you want to go first?
I actually think I have an answer for both a game and a movie universe. So
I think I would want to live in the world of My Hero Academia, which is an anime.
I was supposed to say it's an anime.
Yeah, and it's like a good tie between that and fucking Naruto. Ooh, and then One Piece. Okay, so there's 3 universes I would want to be in. Outside of that, something that everybody probably knows, Marvel.
See, the only reason I don't want to be in the Marvel universe is because them motherfuckers cause too much destruction. I don't have time for a building remnant to fall on me, a brick hit me in the head.
Well,
they tear a lot of shit up.
Universe, I'm one of the main players in the universe. So,
but even then,
I'm causing
you halfway likely to be disintegrated by a motherfucker with some Infinity Stones.
You know, but I'm coming
Cinder block.
But I'm coming back.
Your head.
Exactly.
They be tearing cities up. Nobody talks about that.
Like, I'm trying to tell people are always like, Batman doesn't kill people. I said, what? His car just killed 15.
I was getting ready to say,
what are we talking
yank
about?
an entire street thing down and it'll be flinging across all of Gotham and
Batman
shit.
just killed 20 civilians. What are we talking
Innocent.
about?
Chasing one nigga in a clown suit. Okay? Chasing one motherfucker with a cane and flat waddles like a penguin. We're not going to do this like Batman causes zero destruction because he's toxic, period.
He's super toxic.
Bruce Wayne is toxic. Okay.
But I would live in Gotham.
You would live in Gotham?
I would live in that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That would be dope, yo.
Gotham would actually be kind of dope to live in. I would like to live as an innocent bystander that just always manages to miss the mess.
Right.
Because I don't want to be a part of nobody's shit that is a main player in that universe. I'm good. It's all got in Gotham. It's all got some darkness around it in Gotham. So I just want to be, I just want to be like a club owner or something. Like,
no, you don't, because you know fucking Falcone coming for that ass.
That's true.
Bitch,
no. And a motherfucking penguin. Anybody got time?
I mean,
I'm not trying to put up in their mess.
She went through it, but I'm trying to be Mooney, bitch. Jada Pinkett did that shit.
Jada Pinkett did the shit out of fucking Mooney, bro. Shouts out to Jada.
I rewatch Gotham. That's what I
Morning, what are you talking
got.
about?
You know what? I need to start.
There's a show called Gotham.
The
Go
show
watch it. It's
Gotham.
on Netflix.
Okay. No,
Is
I
it
haven't watched
CW?
it.
It
Was
might
it
be
on
CW, but it's on Netflix, though,
yeah.
right?
It's been out for
yeah,
many years, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's been
yeah.
out for a minute now. They
I
got
watched the
seasons.
beginning and I haven't
5
watched.
seasons, 6 seasons,
Word.
maybe. It's really
Okay, we
good.
should go back and
Yes.
binge that.
I
That's a good one.
should.
We should go back and binge
Have you
that.
watched
Okay.
it?
Check it out.
No, I haven't watched.
God,
I haven't even
I
watched the
love
most
it.
recent seasons of it, so that's a good binge for me.
Okay, for show, I know what I want to be in. Lucifer.
Oh, Lucifer's a good one. I'm only on
That
season 2 of Lucifer.
motherfucking show was so good. I could totally be. I would want to be one of the people that are like a bystander human. That's like, those fucking angels, bitch. What the fuck?
You know which universe I want to be in? The Fast and Furious.
Oh yes,
universe.
me too. Oh my god, that's my shit.
Particularly, I would have loved to either been in the
First
when they
one.
were in Miami, that whole setting where they were in. I think that was the second one, where they were based in
So
Miami
long
with
ago.
Tyrese and
So long,
Paul
yeah.
Walker. They were in Miami
yeah.
for that one, or the Tokyo jump.
Tokyo
Drift.
Tokyo Drift.
I would have loved to have been in that one.
Well, if I had
And
to pick
that
something-
scene.
a movie, Interstellar, I would.
Interstellar, I've never seen
You wanna
it.
go
Oh my
Space?
god! Yeah, time, the whole multi-dimensional travel,
Oh,
shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
different
yeah.
universe. I'm all into that kind of thing.
I'm into it. I'd be scared to.
I am too.
I'd be scared to
movie's
feel my
dope,
body
bro.
disintegrating in one place and I'm popping up in another place. I don't know.
It's dope. The movie's
It
dope.
is. I was gonna say I
That
like
movie's
that type
dope.
of concept though. I'm
I
into
mean,
those type of movies.
I definitely hope that I'm around when we figure out interdimensional travel.
I hope so too. That's why I'm trying to look to 122. I feel like they can
let's
figure it out by
fucking
then.
go.
They probably already got that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's in the works for sure.
But also that shit's fucked up. Like, I mean, I didn't get to finish watching the Doctor Strange new one, but
Oh, yeah, I
all
haven't
these
seen that yet.
interdimensional shits that I've been watching for years
Crazy.
now are only about white people trying to find the other life of theirs that's great and then killing themselves, all their other thems.
Right.
It's fucking
All
ridiculous.
of them's.
Well, Jet Li did that in the one too. Try to kill all his other
That's what I'm
selves.
saying. Like, I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. We should all
But,
be
like,
working
why?
together. Let's switch it out. Let's come together. Let's have a meeting. Hey, Capri's, who's having the most shitty week? I'm sorry.
Capri's.
Pull a straw. Sorry.
Exactly.
You gotta go to the shitty stuff. Everybody,
You
let's
gotta
switch
go to this
and
shitty-
shuffle and figure. You know, like
I cannot.
one.
I would definitely be going back and giving myself stock tips and giving myself privy to Bitcoin before it booms and all that stuff. Like I would be
Like, oh,
that
I'm
time
famous in this
traveler.
one.
I'm the time traveler. Yeah, like I'm the time traveler that's really just focused on.
Ooh, I was in Africa. This
But then I'm also trying to like throw little trinkets out there to my friends and shit, drop a note in their purse or something like so and so is about to boom. Get in, bitch.
That $1
Such and such
that
about to
$1
go for a
Microsoft.
split. Buy those shares. Like, bitch.
That Microsoft stock, you might want to get in
You
on.
might
that.
want to hop on that. Okay, we done just got some Amazon stock because they did some splits. So,
True.
child, that I would be that time traveler. But yes, it would be Fast and Furious universe for me.
Fast and Furious is great.
I
That's great.
fucking obsessed
crazy.
with the cars. That was where I fell in love with the Nissan Skyline. I still love those cars. I legally cannot own one unless I live in LA. They have the highways for it. It's a race car.
Oh,
So you can't own it on like regular streets.
Wow.
So
that's weird.
yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. I looked it up though. Okay, last one.
Okay.
What one thing do you really want but can't afford yet? I like this as like a little manifestor question.
I mean, a lot.
Yeah, pick one.
A lot.
Of course, there's a lot of things, but
Has it like a material thing?
it doesn't have to be.
Well, I mean, I would love to do whiskey and kicks all over the country.
And be able to
afford
afford
that
that, yeah. No, that's a good one. That's why it's a good manifestor. It's a good manifestor question.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
For me, I know mine is I cannot afford a summer home in Europe yet. I really want that.
Housing was the first thing that came to my mind. Because I would definitely want like 3 houses.
Me too. I feel like 3 is a good round.
One
number.
out of the country,
in terms
one
of like that,
around
I'm gonna
one here.
occupy. The rest could just be investments.
I mean, I would move out of this country if I could afford it. Can't do that right now.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Out of here.
At some point, I will be living half the year somewhere else. Have to.
Yeah.
Have to.
Yeah. To literally be able to get up and travel and eat out and drink and experience life of other countries and cultures every day.
I hear
Love that.
Hell yeah.
I had a Friday
giving
a day off this
manifestation, it's
week
giving
randomly, and I was
manifestation.
like, "Oh, it's
Fridays
time
are
for me,
fun.
It's time for me not to be behind a bar. It's time for me to take over my own schedule. And right now, you know, it's just about like getting over the fear of like not being as stable as I want to be. But outside of that, like, bitch is ready to just be able to control how I can go about the day. Yeah. And a lot of my joy comes from throwing events and eating and drinking and experiencing new people, new vibes, and like, my Friday was so good. It was so amazing.
Yes, you wanted about a Westward tasting?
I wanted about a Westward tasting. We went to Casusa. Oh, that's why I need to put on here. We'll talk about that. We went to Casusa, the new restaurant that came out.
Oh, okay. That's under Where We Eatin. Okay.
Once again, Westward taking care of everything. Bitch is what I'm saying. I'm like, I need this in my life more.
Every day.
Every fucking day.
I need that type of time all the time.
And then, even when they left me, I went out to places that people just took care of me because they were just happy to see. Like, I need this every day. That's for me to own a business where people want to pay me to come around, and that's what this comes in.
Exactly. We are both manifesting that. Hallelujah.
Just because you want me in the building.
Exactly.
Not like an annoying influencer style though, because they're talking annoying influencers.
That shit is corny.
That's like feel entitled to have what they have.
Nah, you know I want to be in rooms where you just value my presence there. You value what I bring. You always know I'm going to bring something. I never come without anything, whether it's tangible or intangible.
Right.
So, I'm ready for that. Yeah. Bring it on, universe.
I'm with y'all on that. Yeah. That kind of ties into what I said.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, no,
for
absolutely.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. It definitely all ties in. Essentially, freedom to do what the fuck we please is what we're all manifesting.
Yeah.
That's the moral to that.
Well, exactly. But exactly that. And also have 3 homes.
And also have 3 homes, literally, for sure. And speaking of 3 homes, let's get to our third sip. That's a good old Segu for you.
Segu.
I'm actually excited about this one because I just got this one in too, and we just sold out of it.
Yeah, I was checking that.
That's a really
the color?
nice color.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so this one we just sold out of. We had 100 cases of this shit, and we sold out like the first day that it went up. So we're already getting more in of the O.K.I. Reserve.
That said, Otis, Kentucky. I was like,
oh, not Otis, girl. Okay.
I love that name. It's so funny.
O.K.I. Reserve Blended Bourbon Whiskey Batch 1. And so O.K.I. stands for Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana, which is the birthplace to 95% of the world's bourbon supply. O.K.I. Reserve is an exceptional blended bourbon whiskey with 99% of its contents aged over 8 years, blended and double-barreled. Okay. This special release blends 5 of the most famous mash bills from Lawrenceburg, Indiana into a one-of-a-kind medley where they're incredibly proud to share with us. Okay. And it's at 100 proof. And I'm not going to go down the list of all the contents, percentages, and things like that, y'all, but I am going to put it up on the tube for those who care to see it. Yeah. I was going to say, I put it on the outline also. So you guys will see the percentages on the tube. So go there if you're curious. And yeah.
So I'm getting big time brown sugar on the nose.
A ton of brown sugar. I can almost smell a little bit of the, I don't know if it's char.
I mean, it's so, I don't want to say it's sweet.
Yeah.
It's definitely
there's some sweet there.
Bourbon vibes on the nose.
Almost like maraschino cherry because it's not like, because I want to say cherry plus confectionery sugar, if that makes sense. There's almost like this
the brown sugar
wafty
like
wispiness
I can grab. I'm so upset. Y'all see me on the episodes where I haven't been able to fucking breathe.
I know that's such a blower when you're like tasting and like
I want to like put my nose in it. Like,
but you gonna get straight alcohol. You gonna get woozy by the time you come up out that glass.
Give her a straw.
Oh God. I don't know what I would do with myself if I saw anybody try to snort alcohol.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
My eyes are tearing up.
I was about to say that just doesn't even.
It's not that serious.
I can't process. I don't think anything.
Smacking the alcohol out of your way. If I see somebody going, before you even get there,
mini straw.
You are insane. It's not that serious.
This
and I'm a druggy
good.
bitch. And I like drugs and all that shit. But somebody snorting alcohol, I'm smacking it. I don't give a fuck.
I have me a little reserve of shrooms that my mother blessed me with yesterday.
Yes.
Don't know when I'm going to partake in them.
I need to get some more.
I think I would have
I've never
microdosed.
done them.
Summer
I've never
girls.
done them.
They're great.
They're actually pretty cool.
They're good.
I've only
I've
had
heard.
one shroom at a time. I'm not going, I'm not jumping out the window with it. But the one shroom that I have at a time is nice.
I'm trying to do ayahuasca.
I'm trying to do ayahuasca too, but I don't like. I gotta be around like
definitely would do
one other person that I really fuck with like that. I don't know what's gonna come to the
the puking
surface.
part in this
Yeah.
The puking part sucks. I'm more worried about whatever revelations I'm gonna have. Like, what the fuck are y'all about to show me? What's gonna be
Y'all-
opening up for my
y'all about to
subconscious?
show-
Y'all is in my subconscious. Like, what the fuck you about to unearth? I don't have time. So that's my only thing.
It's stuff you already know.
I know, right?
That's what it really be, and that's what's so great.
and that's about
shrooms,
to annoying
too.
because
It's
like
just,
force you to look in the mirror.
it's all that
forcing
it
you.
does because you just
Forces
like
you.
your mind is louder.
Yeah.
Pretty much, right? Like that's what's happening. So I'm thinking ayahuasca is just like your mind screaming at you of like, this is what you've been taking in this whole time. This is what you see. This is where you could go. This is what could happen. Like, and it could be bad. It could be good. Like, you know.
I definitely plan to
Exactly.
do it.
That's why it's like, okay, there we go on a tangent, y'all. So,
This sips just like I thought it would. From the nose and it. Nice.
ooh,
It's
yum.
100 proof.
Yep.
That's smooth.
This one actually gives
It
me more
is.
oak presence than the previous
Yeah,
two,
I agree with that.
but younger age, 8 years is the oldest I think in here.
Chocolate?
Dry chocolate,
Dry, very.
almost like dark chocolate powder. Yeah,
That's all I get.
it's very good. I get lemon
Yeah, me
oil
too.
in this one, as opposed to that orange. I get definitely lemon. There's oiliness in the texture too. Like,
Is this a barrel pick too or no?
no, this one's not a bear pig. It's just a blend.
Okay, out of so right now,
Nice, not bad.
I'm talking out of all mouthfeels. Like I could, I'm pulling teeth, but this is my favorite sipping so far.
The O.K.I.
This one right here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really, it's really tasty. It feels really good in my mouth.
Yeah, the mouth. This is
The
my favorite
finish is nice
mouthfeel.
and warm, which is awesome.
It's not harsh at all either.
No,
But
this
like,
one is definitely my favorite mouthfeel. I agree on that.
I hate when I can't. It's my nostrils. It's just I don't understand what that means.
It's just sitting up in that one thing.
Just sitting up here.
Oh God. Okay, so Bree, you ain't looking at the outlast, so you don't even know what I put under with it or not.
I'm coming. I'm right here.
No, I know. I'm saying. Did you see this?
that.
Did I? Oh, you saw what I sent you.
Yes.
That crazy bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently the video. So to catch y'all up, I don't know if you saw this, Brocky, but did you see
It's fake.
this video that went around on the shade room of holy shit? What is that creature?
It's a fly.
Okay. No, I thought it was like a fly I can handle. Anyway, sorry y'all. It's like, wait,
What is that thing?
Not
This chick,
Listen.
this chick was on the shade room was on the internet, period, dumping her ex's, I guess, ashes into some body of water.
Her ex's mom's.
Mom's ashes. So I did say ex's ashes. Good God. Her ex's mom's ashes into some body of water. I don't know which body of water, doesn't make a difference. Yeah, somebody's river. Because she caught him cheating.
Oh my goodness.
Now, the video I sent you, Kapri, was actually a reenactment. That
Oh,
girl
shit.
in the video wasn't actually doing it, but she did that video based off that fact that actually happened. And so this video going viral actually led to the girl who really did it getting locked up.
Oh.
It's something like abuse of a corpse or something like that.
Yeah.
It is a corpse. That's somebody's whole body in ashes.
You poured my man's mom in the water.
Now,
She's gone. That's it.
she's
I mean, she was already gone, but
but she's gone.
yeah. You know, you took
The representation, the tangible representation symbol that you had of that person is now gone at the hands of someone else, though. That's not even.
What they say, hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, so that brings me to my would it or not question.
Like that.
Is there anything that could be that bad
No.
that this type of reaction would be excusable?
No, not at all.
I
don't give a
definitely
fuck.
don't think so.
I don't
No.
give a fuck.
Like, because even if you
No.
find them cheating, okay. What that got to do? What did moms have to do with it, though? Like,
Now she's fucking
She
in
already
some
did.
water
What she
that
had
she
to
didn't
do
want
with
to
it?
be in.
She just want to hurt him.
but that bad? Like,
Better be glad she didn't get beat. Like that type of shit. Like, my whole mom's family would come after your ass. Like
Like-
what? they're flying in to come after you.
Like that's
you gotta
right.
run and hide.
It's like, just take a couple seconds to think about what you're doing.
Take a breath.
It's something you can't take back.
Like
Never.
You can't take that back.
That is no. There's no.
you literally like it was blowing in the wind, like it was gone.
Oh,
Somebody was recording it. Was she
oh
recording
yeah.
it?
Oh look.
What is up with that though? Why does everybody like to get recorded doing
I'm
that?
not ready with
That's-
it recording every fucking thing. First of all, I couldn't look at the video when I saw this. In passing, though, I saw something that was going around where like a young dude was getting robbed at gunpoint, and there was 20 people standing there,
Recording it.
literally clamoring to get over each other with their phones instead of actually calling the fucking police.
Right.
Well, this has been happening a lot. I mean, this
Or
is definitely
y'all 20 of y'all jumped this thing and that's trying to rob this other person.
What was it? Princess Diana when her shit was blowing up, instead of like she was calling for help out of the car and people were like, shh,
Yup.
bitch.
That's the life we live in.
Yeah.
That's the world.
That's
we live in.
disturbing, and that's part of what also gives me such resistance when it comes to social media, because it's like
I also have
there's just a lot of that pops up on my timeline, even
It's
when
nasty.
I don't. And now it's like with that suggested stuff, even when I don't follow it, it still shows up.
Yeah, no matter what.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not about you following anybody now.
Yeah,
It's literally Instagram force feeding shit in your face.
Yeah, for sure.
It's fucking
literally
annoying.
force feeding actual
All right, Brock,
shit.
here you go.
Oh, this is it right here.
Oh god, yes, this is the video.
That's the real trick. That's the actual.
No,
trick
this
right
is the
there?
reenactment. Someone actually did that though.
So the original one wasn't caught on tape though.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think she was just loudmouth with
That's
it.
ill, man.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
horrid,
Oh, I should have
I would
pulled
never do
up
something
the.
like
Fuck that.
I'm gonna see if I can find a mugshot of the actual Joan, because she look like she live a rough life, but that's probably karma.
Yeah, I mean,
manifesting
something's-
itself in
at
her
this
skin.
Point, at this point, you're haunted. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You're haunted. I don't care.
That's
The
That
fuck?
shit is. I've never been so upset with a significant other or whatever where I've wanted to like where I wanted to go out of my way to hurt them. Like no.
Nah.
Like I've been petty enough to like. Okay, I might flirt with your best friend or something like that, or let them flirt with me, or whatever. But I'm not going to throw out ashes or do anything with your family or anything like that. Like
No.
certain shit, there just gotta be limits. There's
No.
Yes.
ashes
Like,
is
what
just
do you
wild.
what kind of flex is that?
and that's not a good flex.
Like, what kind of flex is that?
Like
What?
nothing
What
about
is
that is
that?
anything to be proud of. God, they just post so
Fucking
much.
urns are expensive.
I probably will not be able to
On
find
top
this
of
damn
that.
mugshot.
Like, urns are expensive.
You trying to hurt my heart and my
And
pocket?
you tossed the urn.
Bitch.
You know how much you probably had to pay for that
When I say you gotta
motherfucking
run
things?
and
It's
hide-
not
when I say
cheap.
You gotta run and hide. You need to leave the country
Woman
for real, bitch.
who
Try it if you want
tossed
to.
Now she got a case though.
ex's mom's
Like, what?
ashes.
You said what?
Now she got a case.
I know.
She got.
Yes, that's why I want to show y'all this mugshot, because it's ooh, child.
That's her right there.
This is the real woman.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll show you
definitely
tubers.
like
I'll show you the tubers. But yes, this is her.
Definitely look like she got it rough this time.
She was not prepared to get locked up that day.
I swear to God,
She
I was
was
thinking the
not
same thing.
prepared
Like, I did not
for
see
y'all to
myself
come
being
after
here.
my ass with this warrant right
Y'all be careful out here.
Be careful who
Everything that's on
you
the
brag to.
internet, I'm pretty sure I know everything that's on the internet about me.
Be careful
and
who you
of
brag
me, But
She felt like what
Child.
she did is
I'm
justified.
not trying to do no incriminating shit, bruh.
Nah.
That shit is
Who knew
crazy.
that was incriminating though? I didn't know that was a law.
Well, I'm glad that it is, because God forbid, look, I plan to be cremated. God forbid my child do something to piss off their significant other. You better not throw me out in the wind.
We're just gonna hold him.
Oh,
In
absolutely.
the
My
afterlife.
soul will be as petty as I.
I'll be right next to
I
you.
feel like that is from the depths of me. So, I will absolutely, just to be
water.
petty, do stupid shit. Flick your ear. And you can't tell where it's coming from and shit.
So knock some shit off the table.
Knock the same exact thing
Same
too. So you
exact
start
thing.
going loco. I'm gonna make you commit yourself.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Damn,
But
B.
no, I don't think it's okay.
No, that's
bonus with it or no.
I love a good bonus.
White women cosplaying as black women.
What?
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
I sent this. Here we go. This woman on TikTok.
Oh God. I'm scared.
This is a question for black women.
Oh God.
Do you guys not feel supported by black men? I don't know about that, but my underwear can barely support my fat pum pum. These pum pum lips.
So this whole thread one.
Yo.
It's about black women reading.
By black men.
Oh, you asking black women? Oh, hell no. Girl, that's not your topic of discussion right now. Right now, you need to be asking yourself, have y'all wrangled them the white boys in and taught them better enough than to go into a crowd of people and shoot people? Ask yourself why the plight of black and indigenous women wasn't important until you found yourself in that situation in the first place. Baby, ask yourself why black men is always running up under y'all. Ask yourself that. Ask yourself how you can assist black and indigenous women when we come up missing and not centering yourself in the subject. Now, until you ask yourself these questions, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take this all expenses paid trip back to your motherfucking business. Cause this take, it just was not it. It's one of them disrespectful takes that farts when your mouth is open. Lord, I stay tired on this app.
On the Sabbath.
Percent of the black children born in America are raised by single mother. You really try to go there. Ma'am, your community produces the largest number of mass shooters and rapists from your two-parent homes.
Two.
You have much bigger problems in your own community, and you need to not worry about what single black mothers are doing. And you guys need to figure out how to stop producing the largest numbers of people committing these heinous crimes.
Period.
That's one period.
Also, I know you're not even smart enough to pick up on the irony of you cosplaying as a black woman while denigrating black women. The caucasity of you.
It was the caucasity.
That's Trina's favorite word.
Oh, I love it. Oh my god.
I liked her the most because it was like she seemed shy, but that bitch is about to read you. She kept doing this.
Yeah.
And whispers.
For Phil.
I know you, bitch.
And
I know
rapist.
the-
Yeah.
Rapist.
Definitely. That whole thread goes through
Yeah, that's nuts.
many black women
That
just
is
kind of being
nuts.
like, what?
Like, bitch,
like
what?
somebody said, go ahead and take your Scandinavian twist back home.
Exactly. Oh my god. So
Like-
that girl reminds me of the junk that's been playing around in blackface on 90 Day Fiance right now. I
I'm
can't
sorry?
remember her name. Girl, yes. So
Oh
there
my
is this little mixed breed dude named Jabri on 90 Day Fiance, the current season, y'all. And he got with this Serbian chick. And the Serbian chick has a Kardashian complex where she's like over tanning and like doing like the big weave and the big hair and all this and the crazy cat eye makeup and like all this and wants to wear Skims and live in LA and like do all this. But she's not living in her Skims in LA. Her Skims are sitting their ass in South Dakota with the tractor trailers and tumbleweeds and in blackface. Like Jabri's mother is half black and looks lighter. Mainly because she's quite bright, but still looks lighter than this actual Serbian Joan, who in real life is very pale. Like the very first episode, Twitter was ablaze. Like, we're not going to talk about the fact that Shawty is a whole white woman in all of this fucking makeup and tanning spray and all this shit trying to look like a black woman. It's very wild. So, little Serbian twist or what a Scandinavian twist or whatever the fuck she is.
Listen,
Her twist remind me of that girl,
me.
and
Yeah,
that is
so bad.
definitely a nah.
I just didn't
outta
also
here.
understand the question, and I'm always kind of confused.
Yeah, that's a
on
weird
this
part. Why is
season-
she asking that question at all? Like, you're not actually
to
curious.
separate, right? Like, really to like start some kind of conversation, thinking that she's like actually making a damn conversation. Because supposedly on her bios and stuff, she's like an African American studies, or like she like studies us and people and.
So she knows.
White girl, don't study me. I'm good.
Bitch,
I'm
go
good.
somewhere else.
Please don't study
Go
me.
somewhere else,
Don't
honey.
do it.
I'm just over these types of conversations from them. Like, really, mind your own fucking business.
You're in no
Why are
position
we-
to prompt any conversations like that. You
What
need
are
to
we
be
talking
prompting
about?
conversations about how
Your community.
you can and how you can stop forever finding a way for you to be a victim. You're constantly looking for a way to struggle when you have none.
Uh-oh.
You don't talk about the fact that you perpetuate a patriarchy that does nothing but fucking disintegrate and demise every bit of your being as a woman. They don't give a fuck about the fact that you give birth and do all the things. They just want you to submit and shut the fuck up, and that's what black men come to you for too. So I don't understand why you don't ask yourself, While you're the weakest and meekest of all constant fucking situations, you want to stay in that victim role because you don't know what to do if you decide to actually own your power and step up and actually speak on things on behalf of things that don't necessarily just affect you, but are affected by you. There's a lot you could be asking that has nothing to do with Black women and the plights that we go through as a group.
It's just accountability for me.
It's the lack of accountability for me. Like don't question why there are all these single moms out here.
You should have recorded that and put that on a thread.
Like what? Girl, I don't.
We just be trying to mind our business every day. Wake up, Black women.
Let's
try to mind
normalize minding our business.
And everybody else trying to mind your business too.
Everybody else.
Steady circulate some shit on the TikTok, because that's why I don't want to join y'all motherfuckers now. Shit.
Stupidity wins on the internet.
Always.
It does.
Oh my God.
Always.
But you still manage to find your somewhat intelligent, emotionally intelligent tribe. It takes a while. You have to usually meet them in person first, and then hey, you have Instagram. Because it's hard to tell online. Everybody can pose themselves as somebody's guru or expert or something. Right. You can be whoever the fuck you want to be online. Yeah. That's a lot.
So many experts.
That's a fucking lot. There's so many experts that know nothing.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Cute. He said the exact same fucking thing.
For real though.
So y'all like the O.K.I?
Ooh,
I like the O.K.I a lot.
That got better as it sat.
Yeah, I like the O.K.I.
It opened up. I got more of that maraschino cherry actually.
It is the most
longer.
pleasant sip out of those three so far.
Yeah.
I think O.K.I might still be my fave.
That might be mine too.
Yeah. Now it's giving caramel. It's giving rich honey out of the jar. Ooh.
I'm a big time.
O.K.I.
It's got that hot chocolate powder thing to it that I really like.
God, that's so good.
Back to O.K.I.
Yeah, I was tasting that one again.
O.K.I.
I love going back and tasting as they sit. Because that's when some of that alcohol comes off the top. Oh, it's so good. There's that waxy texture that's back.
Ooh. Oh my God, so peppery.
It is.
Okay.
Yes. Oof. Ooh.
The Carter?
Yeah, it's hot.
It is.
Do y'all want to do our fourth sip now or hop into our next segment?
Let's hop to the next segment. We got a couple things to go through.
Okay. So, apparently there's a red flag bill being passed.
Okay.
And this is supposed to be an attempt at starting some form of gun control. So I found that to be interesting. Have y'all heard about this?
No.
So I pulled a little quote from it to just kind of put it in a gist. So the House voted this past Thursday to pass a federal red flag bill intended to keep guns out of the hands of those who pose a threat to themselves or others, as a bipartisan group of senators work to figure out a package that could garner 60 votes in the Senate on gun safety reform. Yes. Okay. The legislation would authorize and establish guidance for federal courts to issue extreme risk protection orders. It would allow family members to request a federal court order that will remove access to firearms for someone who is deemed a danger to themselves or others by the court.
Bullshit.
I was just about to say, so my question that I attached to this was, do we think anything will really change for the better as a result of
No,
this?
because what the government is still not allowing us to do is make white people accountable.
Hello.
For what is going on? Period.
I had to say.
We have to stop acting like white people aren't fucking terrorizing the fucking world. That's what's happening. They're terrorists. They're literally terrorists of our own nation. Every fucking day.
My confusion on it and why I don't think it's going to change much for the better is because it's who is establishing the criteria for what makes someone a red flag, right? What makes them a risk? All
this does is allow, when these white boys get into court, to be like, oh, well, we just didn't know.
Exactly.
It's just it's going to be another excuse to fall back on, well, why didn't you use the red flag on well, we just thought it was a good kid. I'm over this.
I'll say, just like Charlamagne said, you can't legislate hate.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
So there's a bigger problem. That whole the gun laws and all that shit, that's a splash in the pool.
Exactly. I was gonna say, and this is when it comes to courts, I don't always trust the court system. You just never know with that. There's just it's a very political game. So it's you just never know with that. And then it's also okay, are we just putting the burden on these people's families to catch that there's some sort of risk? Because these families aren't even knowing that their kids have AR-15s hiding in their closet.
That's what I'm saying.
Or like the hamper's right in front of it. Mom's steady collecting laundry and shit. Doesn't realize there's a fucking AR in the fucking closet.
Some of them do
and
know.
doesn't and exactly, or will see it and will throw a sweater over it and act like she didn't fucking see it because she doesn't want to deal with the fact that she's somehow raised a sociopath. And they're that not wanting to take accountability is exactly why people aren't gonna be like, oh, I think my child is a risk to themselves and others.
You're like really leaving this up to the civilians? What are we talking
and so
about?
what about if somebody who isn't in the family notices that somebody is exhibiting that sort of not flight risk or that red flag behavior? Are they allowed to then petition to the courts for that person, for them to like do some sort of check in that person's home and see if they even have guns? Like, how does that work?
We're trying to put band-aids on shit.
That's what it sounds like, and that's really disappointing and still just as scary as it was
for the course
last week. Like
in this country,
like America's exhausting.
Exhausting as fuck. I'm exhausted.
Y'all.
I'm
Like,
so exhausted right now. Like a bitch is over. I can't. My brain stops computing after a while because it's just like, are we really still fucking seriously doing this dance? How many more fucking years are we gonna do this dance? Take accountability.
And doing this dance that there's like lives constantly at stake, constantly, and it's just like people are treated like they're expendable.
I was watching that video. It was awesome. It was a video. I think I might be able to find it, but pretty much talking about if some food might kill a couple of people, we recall it. If a chemical or a medicine kills a couple of people, we recall it. But we're still allowing cars, whatever.
Yeah, if a part is faulty, recall. Guns consistently, and not only that, but finding ways to loosen gun laws, and then not only that, but refusing to federally regulate the process for how a person obtains a gun. My process in Maryland is going to be completely different from my process in a place like Texas or Georgia.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like there's a gun shop right across the street from Shantae's fucking house. She could walk in that motherfucker and get a gun today.
This is crazy.
Like,
it's easy to get a gun.
It's what I'm saying.
I mean, even if you make law, these people are going to commit crimes, right?
So yeah, they're not going to start going by the book with the intention to commit a crime.
You're going to kill a bunch of people. That's already, they're just adding another little crime to the
yeah, I guess what's another crime? What's an illegal gun on top of murder? I mean, hey.
And this is the culture. I mean, this is a gun culture, and the politicians are going to appease their base. They don't care about doing the right thing, and the morally right thing. They don't care about that shit.
That's never been the concern with capitalism at all. So there's no morality apparently.
I always
in capitalism.
I said this country was started by criminals. Like
yes,
it will always be that.
Yes,
it will always be that.
Me and Rob just went to the African American Museum on Thursday. Yeah. We didn't even make it to the top floors yet. We were still stuck on the first floor for 3 hours.
I still haven't gone.
That's a lot.
Were you able to walk in, or there was these tickets you had to buy?
You have to pre-claim your tickets, so you don't have to pay for them, but you have to claim them in advance because they have slots. So we did like 2 weeks in advance, and then for the second time that we're going, I booked it already for the next one.
That force I want to go when I'm ready to go. I want to just walk in like a regular fucking museum.
Then at that point, there's still too many people going.
Yup.
So it was busy as fuck when we were there. Like it's a big place. That motherfucker's huge. So
and the food court, the food in that place.
Oh my god, I haven't. We ain't go yet. We ain't go yet. We going next time.
Yeah.
Cause we taking my brother when we go in July.
Where you going again?
July 7th.
What? Oh my god!
I had to plan it because they tell you. They show you the calendar 3 months in advance.
I need to get up in there.
They show you 3 months in advance.
I need to get in there. I wanted to go impromptu. I was like, I feel like I can go.
Nope. At the door, they're looking to scan a ticket.
Yeah, we went and worked from there one day. It was dope. Set up shop down in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Walked around a little bit. Shit is dope.
It's a beautiful museum. I was just about to say, it's gorgeous.
So heavy.
It's very fucking heavy. I was in there. I had to fix my fucking face to not type my face too much, but while people walking past me, I was like, you know what?
This is not for you.
You stay a little too close to my shoulder, I'm gonna be upset. I'm trying to read this. If you can stand in my way by reading this, I might not be responsible for how I respond to you right now. I'm gonna need you to know your place.
All this sadness. Your family.
You know what annoyed me though?
All of this
shit.
I will throw your mother in the river.
I was gonna
No, it is now a threat.
This will make me throw someone's
bullshit. It was a lot.
Well, then let me go back. Yeah. So something that crazy, yeah. If a white person, yeah, I would throw some white people in the middle. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. If your
I'm
if
sorry.
your motherfucking great grandparents is cremated somewhere in your mantle and they were slave owners, proud ones at that,
They going in the river.
they're going in the river.
Yeah.
That is where I condone that type of behavior.
So I guess we gotta take our stuff back.
That's giving eye for an eye, though. That's what that's giving. That's giving eye for an eye. Me catching you cheating and throwing away your mom's ashes. That's not
not leveled. Not leveled.
That's out of balance. But
We throwing that ashy bitch in the river.
yeah, great master and Mrs. So and so can go.
Yeah.
Those are not ashes to be coveted and held.
Right.
Okay, but I was getting really annoyed by, you know how, like, of course it's heavy like camp season and all that now, so like the kids are coming on the buses and shit and doing their tours of all the museums.
Yeah,
and
they're
stuff.
all over the place.
Seeing them in that museum was it was triggering for me. Just because they didn't really give a shit. It was just another museum. And so for me, it was just like, y'all could skip this museum, honestly, and just go to, like, I know Air and Space is closed, but go to something else that's real lightweight.
National
Don't-
Museum.
Airspace-
The fucking, take them to a
natural
portrait
history.
gallery. Like,
Yeah, take it to the gallery.
don't bring them
Where's the
here.
airspace go?
They're under construction right now.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of construction happening in that building.
Come back.
Oh, I know. I hope the planetarium gets upgraded. I love the planetarium.
Damn. Yeah, no,
little
I mean,
side
I
note.
remember doing a trip to the Holocaust Museum, and
Yeah, I did one of those
it
too.
hit me,
in college.
but at the same time, it still was kind of just like, I was young. Like, it was like a young, trip.
Well, I was in college, so I got it by that point.
Yeah.
But
like, we definitely need to pay more attention to where we're taking kids.
I was gonna say I wouldn't take a certain
Kids.
age group to a certain type of place
Yeah.
though. Like
Yeah, it's not
something
really-
heavier like that. That's a high
Aquarius
school
up until-
trip.
Yeah, Aquarius up until high school. Just
Yeah.
go to the fucking aquarium. Fucking
Exactly.
animals, zoos.
Yeah.
Zoos and aquariums. That's where children need to be.
Yeah. Or like the botanical garden shit. Give them appreciation for
garden,
plants and shit like that. Like
birds
kids
or
don't really
whatever.
give a fuck
Birds,
about the
bees.
heavy stuff. And I kind of don't think they should have to carry around all that heavy stuff so
so
young.
soon.
But I think high school, that's where you really need to gain some perspective.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Kids are definitely getting smarter by the day.
Oh, for
They
sure.
are.
For sure.
They have access to the information. It's
Yeah,
easy
so much
to learn
faster.
stuff. Yeah.
It's literally just as quick as if you know how to type, you know how to spell, you can find out just about anything.
Yep.
So
Yikes.
yeah, that's a lot. But I say all of that to come back to saying I don't think this red flag thing is gonna help. I hope it does, but I'm not gonna hold my breath waiting for it to be something helpful because
Change the 13th Amendment. How about that shit?
Period.
that part
Period.
that deserves a moment.
We're doing a lot that's not just roundabouts.
How about let's stop making it something to vote
country's
on
a
whether or
scam.
not black people are 3/5 of a human or a whole one.
Right.
Like let's get that off the voting table.
This country is
Like-
a scam.
America is a big
Scammy
scam.
Sammys everywhere.
That's so true.
Why they gotta get me like this? This country is a scam.
That was pretty good. That's why she didn't say
If you need a jingle,
Yeah,
we got you.
spot. Shit. I almost started rapping.
And then we got to drop a beat.
Yeah,
and then
the
that's
rap
gonna be a
comes in.
thing. It was giving hip hopper
over it.
in the works. So yes, no. Let's do our fourth sip, and then I want to talk about this movie that was really great on Netflix.
Okay.
So our fourth sip, bringing it back to Bardstown, but this is a special bottle that wound up on my desk at work, and I still don't know how I managed to get it.
Whoa.
And I'm just not gonna ask. I didn't bother asking not a
Just
single fucking
drink.
question because this bottle was only at the fucking distillery. So this is Bardstown Bourbon Company's Steve Nally Legacy release, and this is a 50th anniversary bottle. So I think it's his 50th year as a master distiller.
Okay.
So I think this was released 2021. So last year marks the 50th year, and if I'm wrong, of course, Nick or someone correct me. 50th year of Steve Nally's storied career in the bourbon industry. Steve is one of the few remaining Bourbon Hall of Fame master distillers currently working in this capacity, and along with his wife, Doan, are the only living husband and wife couple in the Bourbon Hall of Fame. So that's pretty dope. And this is a straight bourbon finished in French oak barrels, also at 100 proof. And yeah, this was only released at the distillery. And so I came into my office.
Okay, I'm like, is it just me? Okay.
I'm not getting.
I'm not getting a ton. I'm getting caramel. Yeah, I'm getting caramel. I'm getting like light pepper.
Okay, I could feel the pepper.
I can tell that this has been in French oak, just because there's a certain like minerality, a certain like earthiness that comes from French oak, whereas you get more sweet, like rich notes from American oak.
Is there a milk chocolate?
You get more like woodsiness from a Frenchie. You said milk chocolate. I get that. It's very light.
Very light.
Very, very light.
Yeah, I'll tell you the notes on here don't like super smack you in the face.
Nope.
That might have also something to do with the fact it's only 100 proof. But I think that's like standard for Bardstown though. So yeah, I have no clue how I got this, y'all. I took it as something from the universe because my staff, they had already opened the box and just sat it on my desk. And I was like, I just assumed. I was like, okay, well, the packaging's gone now. What can I do?
Is there milk chocolate on the palate?
Also light. A lot of caramel though. Caramel. I get caramel. I get vanilla. I get honey.
I get the vanilla.
I get more orange blossom on this one, like as if I sprayed orange blossom water into it.
Something's giving me like chocolate milk for me just for now.
I get that in texture actually, and on my finish.
That's where I'm at.
I'm getting milk chocolate and like the texture of milk chocolate, like as if like hot chocolate.
Yeah.
On my finish.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah, the chocolate is there for sure.
It turns into this like, I don't know if waxy is the word this time. Almost chalky, but like velvety. I think is appropriate.
Yeah, it's velvety. It's an interesting sip because it doesn't sit very hot, but the finish is hotter. The finish, it's kind of
It's sweeter and more floral in the front, and then it gets a little in temperature. It does heat up a little bit, and then it gets chocolatey. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I love Bardstown though.
I love Bardstown.
That's probably
Shouts
the
out
best
to
sip I've
Bardstown.
had from Bardstown.
Really?
Yeah. Oh no, this is a good one.
This is the best
nice.
sip I've
This
had
is a good
from
one.
Bardstown for sure.
For a legacy release, it better be good.
Very nice.
It better be good.
So the label's not it's not the blue that it usually is?
No, so the label on this one doesn't even have like a color. That's why.
Whoa!
And it's like a picture of Steve Nally in the back, so that's really what you see first.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Is
And
it
it's got
signed?
Steve Nally, yeah, and it's signed by him. That's why I'm like, where the hell? I'm like, where the fuck did this come from, bro?
Yeah,
Nobody
no idea.
came looking for it. No one asked about
How
nothing.
long have you had it?
Some months now.
I got that caramel now.
Yeah, some months now. I was like, okay, well.
Was there toffee?
Thank you, Universe, because I was asking around about this bottle before it came out. I absolutely was. Nick was like, yeah, even I can't get a bottle. I'm like, you can't finesse anything. Like, I will pay for it. Like, I can't just get it shipped here from the distillery. We get other shit from y'all.
That might
But
be
now I got it.
That might be my favorite so far.
Really? The
yeah,
Bardstown?
because
Is there
because
a
it's,
toffee thing happening?
it kind of reminds me of
I think that's part of that texture, too, that toffee.
yeah. It kind of what were we about to say? Go ahead. It's like where this one's the O.K.I. O.K.I. sips really it's not harsh at all. There's not a lot of heat there. This one has a little bit more heat to it, but it's not quite as rye. It's not as high rye as those two over there.
Okay.
I like this sip. This is a good one.
Okay.
It gives me a little bit of that heat on the finish.
Yeah, it does.
The O.K.I. sip's so good though.
It does.
Yeah, the OKI is fucking delicious.
I need to eat some food. Okay.
I'm craving sushi so bad.
Really?
I'm craving sushi and noodles.
I know I'm eating something bad
If you
today.
have time, go eat.
Oh, yes, I have time. First of all, we're overdue for dinner anyway.
Okay, great.
So, have you seen Hustle on Netflix yet? Are you a Netflixer?
I just got a Netflix back. It's not
Yes.
mine.
Okay, you have to watch this movie. It's so
I
good.
haven't watched Hustle yet. Oh, with
Adam Sandler.
I heard
So-
it's really
Oh
good.
my god, it's so good. Is it the one where he's a jeweler?
He's a he's a
that's
scout.
a-
He's a basketball
No,
scout.
this is
It's
different.
brand new.
This is a
It
collab
came
he
out,
did with
This is
LeBron.
different.
Yeah, no, it's so.
I heard
I
it.
was talking about the one that he
Really,
was
really
when he used to sell jewelry. He had a gambling problem. Do you
How was
remember
that one?
No, what's
I
the name of
didn't
that
watch
one? That's on Netflix.
So
Was it?
good.
Oh, I
was
love Adam Sandler, so I'll watch
amazing.
anything he does.
But it was like wild because you're like, what the fuck is this man going through? Let me try to find out.
Oh yeah.
And he was, I mean, talk about scamies, honey. It was.
I
scam.
fucking
Scam.
love Adam Sandler movies, so I was so happy to see that he had a collab with LeBron of all people. So it was great.
Watch that this week.
Yeah, and he's a basketball scout for the 76ers.
Why is he so amazing?
He's just fucking great. He only works with his friends,
my
which
white
I
man
love.
crushes.
Yeah, I love
Yes.
that.
Only works with his fucking friends, and he only works in his own fucking productions.
Uncut Gems.
Oh, I've never seen that, and that's on Netflix right now.
She's fucking.
Okay.
It's underratedly awesome. Like,
Ooh, I will watch that tonight then.
yeah,
Yay!
Uncut Gems.
So yes, great fucking movie. It is so good.
Hustle.
Hustle.
So,
Highly recommend it. I love Adam Sandler movies, so that
Okay.
was just a good one.
And it's about what?
It's about this scout. So he used to be this really great basketball player who's primed for the draft, so on and so forth. Long story short, something happened, prevented him from being able to go into the draft. He became a scout with hopes of being a coach. And so it talks about that journey of how he essentially, I don't want to give too much away, but he essentially coaches this player that he finds overseas to make him eligible for the draft.
Okay.
And, you know, has
Nice.
the ups and downs and ebbs and flows. Queen Latifah's in it.
Yeah.
As his wife, no less, which is great.
As Adam
They
Sandler's
make
wife.
a great couple on the silver screen. It is too cute. First of all, I love Queen Latifah as just about anybody's boo, but
Equalizer.
but yes, the Equalizer. Yes.
Equalizer. What?
Yeah.
And so she's Adam Sandler's wife in this. I loved her in Bringing Down a House with whatchamacallit, Levy.
wife, yeah.
Oh my god. I fucking love her. I love her in Quirky
I heard
White
this-
Man. It's just hilarious.
I heard the movie's good, even if you don't like basketball. They said.
Yeah, no, because
It's
basketball is it's such a huge part of it, but it's not the point.
Right.
If that makes sense. So
All right.
no, it's
bet.
great.
I'm trying-
It's great, and I love LeBron's production choices so far have just been flawless.
LeBron's that guy.
So
bro.
he's
Come
that
on,
fucking
man.
guy.
He's a billionaire.
He does
still playing
literally what the
basketball.
fuck he wants to do. No more, no
Killing it.
less.
Changed the game.
He really
did.
did in a lot of ways. So
Yep,
shouts out to Adam Sandler and LeBron
That's what's
Yo,
up.
For being-
Adam Sandler, definitely one of
for
my
being
white man
legends. Speaking of
Adam
legends,
Sandler, Leonardo DiCaprio, white man crushes.
yeah, I like Leonardo. too.
Leonardo's dope.
Yeah.
I have to keep erasing his character from Django out of my head in order to continue to like him, because he just does his roles too well for me.
Yo, you definitely made you hate
And
that nigga.
I turned that movie off. I couldn't even finish that
I
movie.
will never rewatch it. I will never watch it again. I
The
watched it
second
once
they
and
got
I'm okay.
to the scene where they even started with having the black men fighting each other, oh no.
Oh
yeah,
man.
I turned it off. I didn't even watch to see what happened. I turned it the fuck
watched it
off.
once
I
and
don't
you could- when I
have
say you could never get
honorary
rewatch
rated
it.
or not.
Yeah,
I
it was
am not with those stories and stuff anymore. I've hit my threshold for anything
like
that's gonna make me sad. It's gonna make me angry. That's gonna like
Protecting
make
your
me
peace.
scared for my brother. Like I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't care how beautifully cinematic it is. I don't care.
Revenant was fire though.
what's that?
Oh, what Leonardo when he was like.
Oh,
lost
is that
on-
when he was like eating
Oh
fighting
my
bears
gosh,
and shit?
when he got fucked up by the bears.
I never
that
saw
was
it.
fire as fuck.
It was. I
That's a
never
good
saw it.
movie,
That
but
movie.
like
Ew.
I never want to see a bear fuck someone up ever again. That
Yo,
shit
he
was
got
fucking great.
destroyed.
Did
I
the
was
bear
like,
kill
oh
him?
my God,
Oh. Okay.
No, but that it was
Tore his
fuck-
ass up.
Come on, just like it. Oh, claw, boom, ah! Like, it was like, oh my god,
The movie's ill, yo.
It was ill. It was a good.
I've never seen it, but that I would watch.
Revenant
But
is
yes, so Adam Sandler.
I mean,
movie.
I'm always Inception Leonardo. I'm always there. Like he's my. That's one of my heights for him. He has way more better heights, but like for me, it's like
Yeah.
I still love Wolf of Wall Street Leonardo.
Oh,
and Great Gatsby Leonardo.
yes, that was my three right there.
yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Ooh, great.
Love
Oh my
those.
God.
Those are two of my favorite movies.
When he turns around with that fucking champagne coupe,
Yeah.
bitch. Oh my god, like
That was where I fell in love with the coupe. I was in
Okay.
high school and they played Great Gatsby, the movie, after we had to
Yeah.
read a book.
Oh,
I was
yes,
like, oh, this
yes.
is beautiful.
It was
This is
so
how
pretty.
I don't want anything to do
It's
with
like,
white
that's
people
one
of the
of shows
50s.
that I
But
actually go back to that movie kind
was
of
that
a
the
lot
20s?
because
it based in the 20s or the 50s?
20s.
20s, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roaring
Great
20s.
Gatsby?
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, the Great Gatsby.
I love the aesthetic
I
of that era
people
so
always
much.
Like, it was a
know.
horrible.
The aesthetic
It was like
was
no, it was fucking great.
It was great.
Also,
The book was
older
great.
one, the book. Okay. The Great Gatsby gets on my nerves, right? Because I'm like, we're just doing a lot. It's doing a lot
It's
of
doing a
running
lot.
a fucking round. No one's being truthful. It's a whole bunch of shit. It's that old era shit though, right? Where it's like you're going through these problems. You're not telling anybody, so you lash out and do this whole. You create a whole nother life. But then they just ruined everyone's lives around them, literally killed people, and went back to living their life.
Living a regular life.
I said, call Cassidy of this fucking book, bitch. But I fucking love that. I love the book.
It's called Cassidy of the Roaring 20s.
Honey, it was reality TV.
I
haven't watched it in a long time either. That's actually one I should go back and watch. I love
the newest one helped me because it's written in such a way that like the thoughts move so quickly. I remember it was hard for me to comprehend what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And then watching the older
because like you're going between his thoughts, but then you're also going through what other people are saying, and then back to his thoughts and his observations of what people are saying.
So much.
There's a lot.
What the fuck? And then people talking cryptically because it's kind of like, I'm like, there's the point where the one girl's like, I really love parties, they're so intimate. You remember that? And she's like, I just love it because you get to, this is when you can really talk to people. I was like,
but not really though, which was the irony.
I guess, but it's just like that weirdness of the way that those type of thoughts came out. It came out so much throughout the book. You're just like,
that movie, that's the shit, huh? You got that memorized.
Oh,
long time.
No, the Gatsby is my shit.
I was gonna say that's one of them stories that's kind of hard to.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. And The Giver.
The Giver, I'm not familiar with.
Oh, The Giver is fucking dope.
It's a book?
Yes, it was a book that I read in school, and it was about I think post-apocalyptic world where the government they took away colors and emotions kind of from people. So that you could just that means no one you can't tell the difference of people's skin. You can't say I have better clothes than you.
Industrial psychology wouldn't quite work the same.
And then when you got to a certain age, you were given certain jobs. And there was one job where it was called, you were the giver, where you could see colors. He would what the fuck is he would see oh my god, that's a red apple. Oh, these are green trees. They're like, oh, you're having these things, you go and you're the next person to receive all the old memories of humanity. It was fucking traumatizing. And then he ends up running away or some shit. I think it's on Netflix too. They made a show out of it, or a movie or something called The Giver. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That sounds dope.
It was
wild.
One story that stayed with me because I was just like,
and y'all read that in school?
No,
okay.
Yeah, I read it in school.
Wow.
It stayed with me because it's just kind of it's just that story of you want humanity to be able to progress and follow its curious side and all that stuff, but that's also why somehow there's going to be a Thanos on the world because scientists...
because somebody's out here plotting on infinity fucking stones so that they can so they can wipe out the half of the universe that they feel needs to be wiped out.
COVID was a Thanos by itself, but
shit, nah, but really in a terrible way too, because all of a sudden people are losing people that had no thoughts that were going to be gone within a year or two. Like that. Fucking snap.
People were dropping. People have been dropping there, so it's just sadness. But anyways,
it is.
Some pretty cool books when I was in school.
Oh, Lordy Jesus. Well, speaking of legendary actors and legendary people, we just wrapped up a very legendary show.
We did!
And I'm so sad that in 3 weeks' time, it's already over. Legendary, y'all. Legendary. It's so I already know you don't watch this show, Brocky.
I'm gonna say, what show y'all talking
But
about?
I'm hoping that maybe
sorry,
Trina
Brocky,
watches it. You have to ask her if she watches this show on HBO Max.
You tell us what you
called
are
Legendary.
Watching.
Oh, Legendary?
Yes. So it's a show. It's a ballroom competition.
Oh, hell no. I don't know nothing about that.
Not ballroom as in the waltz, dancing, like that. Ballroom as in LGBTQIA ballroom.
Yes.
Vogue.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Down.
She might watch it. I don't know.
You should ask her. But yes, so just wanted to give a quick shout out to House of Juicy Couture.
Yes.
First Kiki House to win.
Yes.
First house period to win Legendary House 5 times in a full season.
Yes.
So shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to Yamamoto for making it to top 2.
Yamamoto's such a
with
great
the upset, making it to top 2. I thought it was gonna be Revlon.
You did?
I really did.
Revlon fell off of the last
couple episodes.
Yeah.
They just I don't know what it was. Maybe they were starting to burn out. I don't know. But I loved them. They're still one of my favorite houses though. So yes,
I'm scared to dip.
I was gonna say I still know how to dip. All of that.
It's so confident. So a dip is when
you have to be
drop back. You just
boom,
drop
and the leg flies up.
Yeah.
One leg bends and one leg stays straight.
Yeah. I've seen you do that.
And it's I don't know why you feel comfortable.
Is that what they call it? Dip.
It's called a dip.
Spins and dips. So what are you watching, Brocky? Talk to us.
Shit, we watched the Lakers documentary.
I haven't watched
That
that.
was
Documentary.
No,
Wait.
excuse me, the Lakers show.
Oh, HBO Max.
Winning
It's
Time.
Winning Time.
Winning Time. And
Me
then
and
we
Rob
watched-
currently watching that.
And then we watched Magic Johnson's documentary after that.
Is that on HBO too?
No, that's on Apple TV. It's crazy.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's really
Okay.
good.
I love
really
documentaries.
crazy when, like,
I
it
love
It really
documentaries.
breaks it down about the period of time when he contracted HIV
Mm-hmm.
and like and why Cookie stayed with him.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people was like, "Yo, but the timing of it, I get it." And Trina brought up a good point about Magic. We never saw him sick.
Never.
I don't remember that at all. We just knew
We
he
never
was sick.
saw him sick.
No.
They say he had HIV,
That was it.
and then
He's just been maintaining
He
his
is
virus
fine.
this entire
Movie
time.
theaters came out after that.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
was gonna say,
All
that
the
just
movies.
goes to show what money can, the type of health that money can give you access to.
Yeah.
He's a testament to it, and blessings to him for
Listen,
it. Shit.
so yeah, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
The Boys. I watched
Oh
The
my
Boys,
god.
yeah.
Oh my
Are
God.
you on season 3 right now?
I was getting ready to say
Yeah,
there's a
yeah,
new
yeah,
season
we're
out right
season,
now.
yeah.
I think
I
I need to
haven't- I haven't
rewatch
watched
season
the new
2
one.
because now I can't remember what happened in season 2.
Okay, so I'm not caught up because I had to stop on the first episode. I'm going to spoil and just say that they're not coming to play with you on the gore at all, right? They're not going to play with
really?
you. All right, I'm gonna spoil. And
That's
it's not really a
upsetting for
spoil
me.
because you're gonna have to see it.
I'm not a gore girl.
There is a
Oh, man.
no, it's coming for you.
Listen,
There's a superhero
Oh
who can contract, he can shrink, and he can enlarge, right?
no! Oh gosh, okay.
yeah,
So it's a
I'm
party. There's a
boom.
little party. Bitch, I'm sorry. We watched this shit yesterday. It was crazy.
So excited about this.
So he he's like making out with this dude, and they like go privately or whatever. And if you're watching the show, you know Butcher has a team. They're trying to like catch superheroes and like acts of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing lines of cocaine. The superhero like can shrink and stuff. And they're making out, and the guy's like, "I want you to get inside of me." So I'm like, oh, "Okay, cool." They're about to like have sex. No, this
He literally
man shrinks
And goes inside the person.
pops into the man's dick hole,
Yeah.
and
What does he tell his prostate?
and it's like, and the guy's like, "Oh no, get to my prostate." But they've been doing lines of cocaine.
Wow.
Listen.
They've been doing lines of cocaine, so he's like,
He has to sneeze.
he sneezes.
It shoots that man out of his meat. No.
No,
He
the
blows
dude,
up.
The dude inside him that had got small, he sneezed and blew up into a regular size.
Oh my God!
And
So
it's
he
like-
breaks his person's
Bitch.
body into
It-
pieces.
it's
Oh my
just-
God! I'm not prepared.
No,
Oh wow!
Oh, and I
Wow!
It was crazy.
Oh God! Oh God!
it was
nuts,
crazy,
yo.
bitch. I was like,
I know
and
to
then,
be prepared to
when he,
put a blanket
hops
over my
the dick
face.
hole, it's like,
That is so wild.
I cannot.
Oh, God.
And then like somebody walks in, he's like, I didn't see anything. Nothing happened. And then she's like, you can't go there. He shrinks and he runs up his pants leg. He's like, he's trying to get him. So, yeah,
God.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
start
Okay.
watching that.
The
But that's
boys is ill.
Oh wow. Okay.
well. Did you watch the animated version?
No, I ain't watching
Was
it.
it
It's
good?
on, it's on there, right?
Yeah, the animated version gets you ready for how fucked up this season's about to be. Because the animated version was so, and I mean so fucked up. It was like,
Multiple episodes?
oh yeah, and like different scenarios, but it was all in the universe that the boys is in.
Oh my God.
When I say every episode, I was like, oh Jesus Christ! Like it was like you're just dizzy by the amount of like ways that people were dying. But it makes sense. The exaggeration makes sense because it's like if superheroes really did what the fuck they wanted, like if we had superheroes in this country, it would be the boys for sure.
That's
Oh, in
what it
America,
really is.
absolutely, absolutely.
For sure.
Everyone would be for themselves. It would not be given Avengers.
No,
no. It
no.
would not be given
It's not
fucking
giving-
Avengers.
no,
It's
Justice
nobody's
League-
thinking
it's
about
not
the
giving
universe.
Justice League is not giving
No.
any of that.
No, it's definitely
It is
not
not pretty.
giving
Psychopathic
Batman.
guys, sociopath ass, like it's gonna be like crazy ass people.
Capitalist ass.
Some nasty, evil motherfuckers with superpowers.
Right,
That's
right.
it.
Have a superpower does not make
Because
you a super person.
no,
Nope.
no,
Not at all.
no. But girl, yes, if you're not,
Yeah, the
it
boys
was-
is ill, man.
Oh God. Okay.
It starts right off.
I gotta brace myself.
that was in the first 15 minutes of the first
Yeah, it was
episode.
crazy.
Bitch, I was not
The
prepared.
exploding man inside the penis was within the first.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay.
It was the tickling for me. It was like,
Just tickling the man's.
Just inside the dick wall. I'm like, oh my god.
That is fucking wild,
Bitch,
bro.
oh my god. I want to kind of play it for you right now, but I want to second.
Oh my god.
That's so much.
Fucking hilarious. Okay, so that's all you watching on TV
Oh,
right now?
yeah, is that yeah.
Me?
Yes, you. We were still going down and listen to what you're watching right now.
Oh shit! What else, man? I mean, once I watch them and they're gone, so I don't even watch them.
That's real.
I feel it. You don't retain.
They're gone. It's so much. Like
There's
I
so
forget
much.
about shows.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, this show's coming back. Remember we watched that?
Yeah.
There's so much.
And that's the
It's
big thing
too
about
much to watch.
Yes.
I just found out Basketball Wives.
Wonder
came back
Years.
today.
Did y'all watch
Wonder,
Wonder
I have not
Years?
watched the new one.
I haven't watched it.
It's so.
I heard it was good.
good.
I heard it was
it's like
good.
black now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good, man. The Wonder
that
Years
Hulu?
was the shit. Yes.
I don't have Hulu right now. I gotta find
And
it.
then of course, what is it? What's the
Law and
police-
Order?
Law and Order.
Okay.
Organized crime. That
Did it come back?
season was great.
What?
They're
Yeah,
always, SVU is always cranking out seasons.
Yeah, what's my man's
shit.
name? That
Stabler. You talking about
Stabler.
Organized Crime?
Organized crime was Stabler.
Yeah,
It was
that's
good.
a whole other branch of the Law and Order
Yeah,
universe.
It was really
I don't
good.
want no parts of the Law and Order universe. I'm good.
right.
I don't want no
That's you
parts.
fucking me up. I'm not gonna lie. To you.
Yeah, I had to stop watching it. I
It's
was like,
addictive, yo. You can just sit there and
I
watch Law
fucking
and
love
Order.
it.
Ooh.
Well, like, especially when
I had
like
to stop.
if I go out and like I got a hotel, like that's the only thing I put in a hotel is fucking Law and Order and HGTV.
Yes.
I always put on Bravo. No matter what plays, it's something I at least find funny.
Yeah, that's true.
Or it's like a movie or something. Like, it's just something I always find funny.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you what
That's so
I'm
crazy.
also watching. P motherfucking Valley, bitch.
Oh, I haven't gotten the stars.
I never watched that.
We gotta
Okay.
find a stars login for Capri, y'all.
Yeah, someone send it to me. Y'all
Y'all
know I'm not trying to
say
get
Dee and
no more
Soul Palate Pod on
I'm not trying to get no more
Instagram.
subscriptions, bruh.
They trying to clamp down now.
Bruh, I mean, Netflix
I know.
is.
Netflix.
That's the only reason I don't share my Netflix and I don't share my Hulu because they count screens.
Well, yeah, I got a new Netflix. I don't have a new Hulu yet. And then I need I got some stuff to trade too. You can have my
Stuff to
Disney
trade.
Disney Plus. I got Apple TV. I got Crunchyroll if you're into anime. Oh my god.
You gotta weigh those out. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
nah,
who got
that's
the
facts.
best shows.
You know what I'm saying?
For
So,
this one subscription, you gotta give me two.
it's, ooh,
You got it.
You know
Yeah, it
what I'm saying?
depends. Especially like my HBO Max. That shit costs $15.
HBO Max is
That
cheap,
means
though.
I need that Stars joint. I need that Zeus. Anyway, I pay for Zeus also, but just saying, that's what
Look.
$4 or $5. So I need me a few. I need me a few $5 joints.
Netflix said 18. I said, oh no, we out here. I'm out.
Oh yeah, it's
Netflix
just
is
crazy.
not even that
Netflix
crazy.
is like wild right now.
I wasn't watching it enough. I was watching Apple TV more than I was watching Netflix. I'm like, I don't need this. Get out of here. Apple TV is $10.
I pay for Apple TV through my little bundle that I pay for all my Apple shit because I have
Oh,
Apple
okay.
Music. I pay for
Yeah.
my extra cloud space and all
I
that
got rid of
stuff.
my
So.
Apple Music. I wasn't using it. I'm using Spotify. Like,
Oh, see, yeah, I use Apple Music faithfully.
yeah.
Y'all have? Did y'all watch? Damn, what was it? I was about to bring up. Fuck, what was it? I just lost it.
It'll come back to you. It'll come back to you.
Did y'all watch? Gone.
Was it on Apple TV?
It was something good too. I think it was Apple. It's fucking gone.
See, or was
There's
it,
some good stuff coming out on Apple TV right now. I'm watching.
most recent- oh my God,
I'm
it's
watching
so
a WeWork joint on Apple TV right
Oh,
now.
that was good.
Yeah, so far it's good.
that was-
I watched the documentary too.
Didn't he
That
do something
WeWork
crazy?
shit is wild. Just the whole thing with WeWork. That guy is just such a narcissist. A lot of these guys are that start this quote unquote
Shit,
innovative
For All
stuff
Mankind
though.
got season 3. Oh, I gotta go.
Which one has season 3?
For All Mankind.
Oh, I've never seen that. I do watch that show Physical though on Apple TV. That's another good one.
Oh, I'm looking at
I
that.
finally finished After Party.
Yo, it was so cute.
It was really cute.
It was so cute.
After Party was good. The way it ended.
Oh,
so yeah.
Atlanta. Did y'all watch Atlanta?
Yes.
I haven't
Oh my
finished it.
god, I did. Oh, it was so good.
Severance. That's what I was saying.
Severance. That's what you were talking about.
Oh yeah, how was that? Did you
good.
you watched? I started. Watching
I haven't.
it.
I was gonna
watched a
say I'm
couple
on episode like
Season-
3.
The season finale, I literally did this.
Okay.
And then at the end, I was like, I
I'll
wasn't
pick it
breathing
back
the whole
up.
time. I was like, I didn't breathe the whole season finale. I literally did not. Like, that shit was like, immediately after I watched it, I went on fucking Reddit and was like, what's happening? Reddit was going fucking wild.
Oh, Reddit is
like-
the place
Yeah.
to get all of the
Severance
conspiracy
is-
theories and think pieces.
It was wild. It was
good.
so strange.
It's very
Oh
strange.
no, it's strange as fuck.
It's very strange.
But I like the thought process of not only like interdimensional things, but like also the power of the mind and what happens when you cut certain parts off. So what's so crazy about that is that you now have created two of you because you have a work you and you have an out you, and they don't intermingle. So you are thinking
Two different people.
It's completely two different people.
Right.
And so now you're trying to connect with yourself, like. That's just crazy.
It's crazy.
Like,
the whole
at the
concept.
end
Would
of
y'all
Yes.
ever want to separate who you are from what you do?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
I am.
Especially
I'm
I watch
very
all the
much what
time.
I do. Yeah, it's what I do is
I
a
watch the
major
show.
part of who I am. I'll say that.
I cannot wait for season 2. I need that shit now because there's still so many questions that have not been answered, and you're just like, what? It was so.
I gotta go back to
the
it.
season finale was.
So many good things to
emotional
watch.
And
That's on Apple
astonishing,
TV, right?
Yeah, season
Yeah.
finales I've ever seen before in my
Word,
life. It was
word.
definitely
Ooh, yes.
beautifully done.
Okay.
Yes, I love some good stuff to watch.
Yeah.
Purr.
Into it.
Okay, well let's get into
Okay.
our fifth and final sip, y'all.
Okay, let's do it.
This is my newest one that came in, and it's probably sold out already over the weekend. Elijah Craig's Single Barrel.
Right.
Fred Minnick pick.
Yes.
Shouts out to Fred. This is a 9-year-old, and this is our highest proof of the day at 128.6 proof.
Excuse me, really?
128.6.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Doesn't drink like it though. I'll tell you that
It
much.
All on the nose. I'm already feeling like it's not going to.
This one, I think it was giving me like wafer cookie.
Oh man, I was smelling that just now. Vanilla?
It's like it's like the vanilla wafer cookie.
That's
Maybe even lemon wafer cookie, to be honest.
I definitely smelled that. And even like
There's
that,
some florality
that sugar
there.
cream in that.
Yep.
cookie Too, yeah.
Like that very intentional sugar.
Is there grassiness? Like almost like. For some reason, I'm feeling like outside.
Like grassiness, but you know, like when that grass starts to turn like brown a little bit or orange.
Yes.
Like I'm picturing that blowing back and forth. It's giving that.
I'm thinking of lemongrass.
Very out.
Lemongrass. There we go.
Ooh.
Yes, that's a good one. Because I'm getting lemon for sure.
Yeah.
I tell you
I
what, Fred
love
picks a
Elijah
barrel.
Craig. I'm excited about that.
What was your first whiskey love? Like that bottle that you could always
Blade and Bow for me.
really
Blade and Bow.
Blade and
Oh,
Bow.
really?
Fucking love Blade and Bow.
Word. Yeah. That's
And it's
a
like
good one.
I think it might be the only. I don't want to lie. It might be the only Solera aged bourbon.
You know,
Is it? It might not be the only one.
my first
I feel like I've come
love
across at least one.
a Solera
I can't
aged-
think of it by brand right now, but if
That's
I
when
come
they-
across it, I'll see you a
That's
picture.
when they accelerated it, right?
So
No.
Solera's is when
Yes, give it to
'Cause I know
us.
Solera rum.
Give it to us, Santa
Yeah,
Teresa.
so you do it in rum too, but pretty
It's a
much like you
style
have
of
you
aging.
have a mother. So say you fill up all these barrels with the first batch ever, and what's going to happen is you never empty those barrels ever. You just take maybe 50% of it, and then you move it down. And usually the Solera is triangular from top to bottom. You could also do a square where it's just rows to bottom, but you move half of this into the next one, half of this into the next one, and there's a style of blending. But your newest whiskey make, you go, or rum make, you
From
put
the
it
top.
in the top. So what's happening is that it's constantly
It's always
going to
blending
carry-
that new one in.
Yeah, and those barrels pretty much talk to them in the spirit like, oh, you made it to this barrel, this is what we do in this barrel here, right? And all these complexities of each of the barrel become one. So for me, it creates a very much roundness of a spirit, and it's really great for consistency too. But
So Blade and Bow does Solera style.
Blade and Bow de Solera aged.
I've never actually had Blade and Bow.
It's fucking delicious.
Ooh, okay.
And it's a
Now-
cute ass bottle.
They do have a cute
It
bottle.
is,
They do
Yeah,
have a cute
it's
bottle.
a very cute bottle.
So what was yours?
Oh, my first love was a Midwinter Night's Dream.
Okay.
One of the early,
wow.
scene 5X6 or scene 6X5. One of the older bottles. I love that stuff.
Okay.
Oh my god, I love this.
Hey.
So
one
good.
of my major loves that made me realize just how delicious bourbon could be was Orphan Barrel.
Oh, wow.
I forget which one. I think it was their 20 year or something like that at the
Yeah.
time. I was like, what the entire
That's when
fuck?
people were
I didn't
fine-
realize it
that's
could be
when
that
they
old
were-
for starters, and I just didn't realize it could taste like that.
Isn't that when they were finding stuff that been abandoned or abandoned warehouses or something like that?
I think so.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good one. That one in Breckenridge, when I Colorado bourbon for me.
Yeah.
Such a good one. I think I'm gonna do a 291 lineup
love
on here.
bourbon.
God,
Colorado whiskey in general.
Colorado whiskey is Colorado's such a great place.
It is
for whiskey. Colorado and Oregon for me, big ones.
that 291.
Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good.
Ooh, chocolate.
I definitely get chocolate.
Spicy, right?
So the finish on this is really, really short and really waxy.
Completely.
Like
I
my
agree with
whole
that.
tongue feels waxy.
Is it brown? What's the sugar type?
Like torch turbinado.
Okay, there we go. That makes sense because it's something deep.
Like it's a darker sugar, but it's not quite sweet like a brown.
Right.
Right. This is like I have a glass of corn.
Almost like a top of a creme brulee.
Yes, texture too.
Right?
Texture too.
It's a
Raw
glass of
corn.
what?
A glass of like
corn.
raw corn, basically.
Yeah.
Like if I steeped raw corn in like room temperature water, I feel like it would take on that texture of that corn, which is kind of what this
so
is
much
giving.
the wafer for me though, like you said.
There's so much, so much that way
That's
from the milk.
awesome.
That's great. Beautiful.
Ooh, yum.
Ooh.
It's definitely giving caramelized
Heat.
sugar for me.
Yeah, that heat is there.
Oh, lovely.
The water.
It's
is really
not.
Nice.
I was just that
Oh,
water.
Lovely. Oh no, that's heartburn for me, baby.
That water is-
Give me water.
No, for that one needed a little bit, but
Yeah.
no, it's a good one.
The water is delicious. It made it really tasty, very round.
I remember tasting this on Wednesday, and I was like, "Oh, this is a keeper." I wasn't sure because I don't drink a ton of Elijah Craig, but I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can get with Elijah Craig if it tastes like this."
Yeah, it's nice.
So,
I could
have you
definitely-
been anywhere recently that you like eating out?
Oh yeah, because y'all been brunching. Where you been eating? Because we have a segment called Where We Eatin.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you, man. It's a spot over in Virginia called Chadwick's.
Love Chadwick's.
Man, their
Like
brunch.
old school.
I live walking distance
Down
from
by the
Chad. I
water?
used to live walking
Yeah,
distance
it's
from
right by the
Chadwick's.
water
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Their
So
brunch, we went to dinner there last night, and that was fucking amazing too. Chadwick's is popping.
you're talking about old school Chadwick's, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
In Alexandria?
I love Chadwick's used to be under on K Street underneath the bridge. That was where I used to go underage drinking.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
well,
to Chadwick's.
okay, so I didn't never knew there was one in DC, but
my
I
God,
have
it's
been to
like-
the one in Alexandria multiple
Yeah,
times.
Chadwick's
was-
is my jam right now.
A very amazing place.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. And the food was always good.
I gotta go to that spot over in Blackton Alley. What's the name of his spot?
Casusa.
Glendon spot.
Casusa, so that's
Yeah.
where I
Casusa.
went. Okay,
I gotta go
so
over
Now,
there.
where
first
is
off,
that?
actually, shout out to Service Bar. Shout out to Glendon and Chad.
Service
They
Bar.
won number 18 on Top 50 Best North America. That's including
Yes.
Canada, Mexico, and
Yes.
South America. Oh, not South America, but Central America, all that stuff. Like it included all that. So
Rightfully so.
shout
It's
out
amazing.
top 20. Really, they're in the top 20 of
Yep.
the nation. I mean, out of this continent, which is awesome. So they have just opened a new spot called Casusa. It is Peruvian cuisine and inspired, and it's the largest house of pisco in the nation. Yeah, so
Fun. We have to go.
oh no, it was amazing. So thank you.
Oh, you eating there already?
Yeah, that's where I went with Bridget and
Okay.
the Westford people.
Oh, y'all went there.
Yes, and I was like, they're not accepting reservations online, but I'm pretty sure we can get in. And knowing Chad and Glendon, they completely made room for us. We stood outside on their beautiful patio. It's a completely new building. They built all of that out themselves.
Nice.
And I think downstairs is more of like their tasting room, and then upstairs is Bar Amazonia, and they just like put on. It was such an experience, and like I always, when I say always, have a great time with Chad and Glendon, specifically Chad though, because his hospitality comes out in a way of like both of their passions come out through them. Like they live and breathe hospitality. For me, it was beautiful to see Glendon so excited to talk about pisco. We tasted a pisco that tasted like raw oysters.
Wow. And I love
If
pisco.
blinded, would have never called pisco. Like couldn't even like it was dry and mineral and see, but it came from these grapes out of the mountains. He was telling us about that no one could get it here in the States. he would have to go buy bottles and bring it, but now they're able to send it to him. He's the only one that can get it.
Wow.
I was like, oh my
love
God,
that.
like beautiful things. We had beautiful cocktails. Pisco Sour, of course, was just perfect. He's blending specifically for his Pisco Sour. He has another Pisco blend specifically for El Capitan, which is sweet vermouth and Pisco. He's blending specifically for it, the Chilcano, which is pretty much a Pisco Buck or like a Pisco Mule-ish type of style. And it was just like the art, and it was like why this industry makes me excited was this place, you know. It's just like where you just see people just like in love with the food and the things that they are doing, and I was just like, oh my fucking goodness. And everybody, like, it was Claire, Bridget, and this other girl that was down for the World Whiskey with Westward. They were like, oh my God, like, this is fucking great. They're like rolling out the red carpet. I was like, I'm always surprised when this happens for us. Like, I'm wanting to come in and be regular. Like, I wait for the table, I'll do this. But I just love DC industry because they're just like, bitch, get your ass.
Yeah.
It's a lot of love. It's a lot of love, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of love. But go, the food was fucking phenomenal. Very traditional Peruvian food, but they talk about the history of Peruvian food, how it's very much influenced by Japanese culture and Asian cultures. And mixing with that.
I didn't know that either. I love
with
that.
Like, yeah, mixing with like, I'll let shout. I don't want to butcher any of it, but he talks a little bit about slavery that happens there too, and how that was influencing the cuisine and different things like that. So it's a great place. It's a fucking great place. And like, if you're here, I want to be a part of the Pisco Club. I actually need to go and look up how to get a part of that, but I definitely want to do the Pisco Club.
So they have a Pisco Club.
They're gonna have a Pisco Club.
I love that.
And after tasting that Pisco, I was like, yeah, I got it.
So is a Pisco Club like you get to like go in and like taste all these different Piscos basically?
I think like there's gonna be like monthly events and like yeah, you'll be able to
I would
taste,
love
like,
to learn more about Pisco. So that sounds
love
lit.
Pisco.
I need like an industry code or
Casusa,
something.
I feel like there's a fucking big like gap missing from the amount of cachaça that there really is. I want to go to Peru so bad to really see Pisco being made.
That's on my bucket list of like
too.
like I need to make it to fucking Oaxaca. I need to make it to Jalisco.
Same.
I need to make it to Peru. Like I need to be on the ground. Like I love seeing what Nohalani's doing right now. She's yeah, like I want to see the process of these spirits getting made like in a real
Bolivia
way.
to get to taste what's for here? It's called Bolivian spirit that they have. I can't remember right now.
Somebody needs to be sponsoring. One of you airlines needs to be sponsoring Soul Palate,
Holla.
sending us around the world
To
taste these spirits, to document. We'll get there.
We're
We're absolutely gonna get there.
It's in the works.
We've got a couple sponsors in the work, y'all. You know. So we manifested that so far.
Yeah,
so we getting there.
oh my god, Casa was it's definitely going to be a staple of DC.
Ooh, I'm excited.
And it's just so exciting. It's exciting.
So we need to plan a date night and go.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's such an exciting place.
There in what's the Maidan? Is it called Maidan? I want to go.
Maidan.
Maidan.
Yeah.
Is it Maidan? I want to go there. I haven't been there yet.
I haven't been.
Oh, you never been there? You didn't come with me?
Didn't I? Have I gone with you?
I think that might have been Anisha. Probably not.
Probably.
But Maidan's delicious. It really is.
And where is that located?
That is 14th Street.
I thought it was 14th.
V,
Okay.
I think, and they're like in their own alley.
Okay.
Beautiful restaurant, like open fire, like kitchen is right in front of you, so everything comes from like this like wood open fire in the middle, so it gets fucking hot in there. But it's such a cute spot. I don't know who works there now.
I'll make a reservation and get out there.
Yeah, do
I
it.
love the food.
Yeah, seriously.
I love food so much. That's why I'm trying to get my habits together. Go to the gym.
We all
Because I'm not going to eat any less, I'm sure. So
Right.
I just got to get my metabolism back to my 25-year-old self.
You can do it, yo.
I'm going to do it. I got my Gold's membership. When I got my card, I'm going to be in there in the sauna, sweating it out.
Sweat it out, yo.
The gym.
I don't like going to the gym.
I do
I
not
just
enjoy going to
I
the
just
gym,
want to
but
find, and I might have to start it. I just want to. I don't want to be the one to start it because I'm not fit at all. But I need a hip hop step aerobics class, bruh. Like, what the fuck?
that would be
DC,
fun.
I'm all these videos.
Step aerobics looks fun.
Bitch, I'm trying to.
two-step.
Yeah, stuff like
You
that.
can do it all by yourself.
They hit the twerk real quick. I like the one where my mom was in there cutting them up to Cardi B.
Come on, let's go.
I would go to that type of class.
So you know step aerobics with that
the little thing, yeah.
Yes,
It makes me think of that Martin episode every time.
Honey,
Every time.
It's giving Ty Bob.
Every time.
Martin tired, was he?
Tired as fuck.
That's funny.
But
Tommy and
I'm
him gave
I'm
up.
like, that's the type of working out I want to do. Where I'm like, oh shit, this is my
It gotta be
jam.
fun. It gotta be fun.
Yes.
Let's go.
I got on the treadmill and just put my shows on today. Yeah, like this is gonna keep me distracted long enough to get through this 30 minutes. Because I have to distract myself from the pain. It just there's no other way.
That's my thing. Like I don't want to feel the pain until I'm done. If I'm feeling the pain as I'm going, I'm stopping.
Pain is weakness leaving the body. That's what they say.
I don't give a fuck.
It's like, no, I think this pain is my muscle telling me not quite yet, bitch.
It's
not
telling you,
quite yet.
You don't do this.
This is not what we
It's like,
do.
you're right, I don't.
At my age, when I feel
me sit
pain,
down.
I stop.
Stop.
Certain pain we gotta endure to get to the
My
other
elbow
side.
hurt, I ain't
Jay.
walking.
Not your elbow. Not your elbow.
My elbow hurt, I ain't walking. I ain't walking.
All right,
Cheers to getting older.
Everybody choose.
What's
their
your favorite? What's your favorite,
So
Brocky?
the O.K.I. And the next
Elijah
is
Craig.
Barstow.
Elijah Craig's your favorite?
Oh,
Damn! We got our first empty.
empty glass.
That is my favorite right
Yeah,
there.
that Elijah Craig was delicious. Mine out of the lineup is still O.K.I right now, so I'm gonna cheers with that one.
Oh shoot! Okay, so we doing this.
What's your second favorite?
My second favorite was the Barstow.
Barstow was my
Okay.
second favorite too.
Okay, Brocky, thank you for coming.
Thank y'all. Yo, this is fun.
Thank you all for everyone has fun when they come.
No, this is fun, yo.
Thank you all for listening, for
Yes,
watching.
yes.
Please share, subscribe, comment,
yes.
engage. Our favorite word.
Oh, shout out to my friends that told me that they actually listen every week. That's really nice, but you need to fucking comment.
Yes, don't just engage in person, y'all. Engage virtually. Even if it's just on Instagram. You can engage on Instagram and I'll take it.
But
Okay?
like Greg that works with me, he says he puts it on his car when he's driving to work.
Oh, I love that. And make sure you guys give us a rating.
out.
Give us a 5-star rating
Yeah,
on whatever
at least rate us
platform that
something.
you
Jesus
listen to us
Christ.
on. Give us a like on YouTube. All those things.
Go
We need all
watch
that.
Whiskey and Kids.
Yes, absolutely. Watch Whiskey and
Okay.
Kicks. Tune in July. They will announce on their Instagram. Where's Brunch? What is it? Where's Brunch Pod?
Where's Brunch Podcast?
There we go.
Yes.
And at the Whiskey and Kick Show.
Yes. All right.
Yes. All right.
Shameless.
Clank, y'all. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that wasn't. There we go. What's happening? Why?
Okay, hold
it's
the
not
bottom,
giving us
hold
the
the
clink.
bottom. There
Hold
we
on,
go.
y'all. You know we
There
need
we
a
go.
clink.
Oh!